We're live. All
There
right.
we are.
Welcome to Plastic Fanatics, everyone. This is the Late Night Aftercast, episode 143. I'm your host, Victory Saber 77. We are coming to you live an hour earlier. We're at a new time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It just works out a little bit better. Hopefully everyone can stay awake on the show too, so we're not too late and all that. But got a great show, and let's get into it. So first off, let's get into some introductions and talk about our collecting week. So welcome to the show, Mr. Agent H. How you doing?
Thank you very much. It's great to be back once again, and I'll try not to have no rants.
Oh no, don't go for it. That was good. Good times.
No.
I got both the ranters on the show.
I know, right?
It's great. I encourage that, you know. Of course.
Yeah, you're my influence, Russ. You're my influence.
This is great. How was your collecting week?
My collecting week has been out of control, out of fucking control. And I finally got my ninjas, as people saw on my Instagram page. I've been taking some pictures of that, and see, I wish I bought some other guys. Now I need to go find them. I don't want to go on the secondary markets because now they're charging $100 for a fucking figure, and I'm just like. Ooh. But I found good news that the Fush is gonna release whatever ones that they didn't sell after they ship everything in. So I'm hoping I can grab a couple of them before it's all sold out their stock. So I got my ninjas. I ordered another Storm Collectibles Hollywood Hulk Hogan, so that should be coming in by tomorrow from Amazon. I bought the three Power Rangers Ninja Storms, the red, the yellow, and the blue from Eshe Figure Arts. I picked up what else? I picked up Bruce Lee, I think it's Game of Death in the yellow tracksuit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got him. Because again, it was another rabbit hole because got that Shibudo warrior monk from the icons, articulated icons that look like Bruce Lee with a ninja mask. So I just had to get the real Bruce Lee figure to do some comparison and play some photos with. What else I picked up? I'm trying to think. I ordered the Storm Collectibles that's coming in tomorrow too. Storm Collectibles. New Smoke. It is either new Saber or Smoke. It's the dark color ninja. Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Cool.
And I think that's it. I think that's it for now. Because I had to because I was going to use that money to go for NGCC, which the car got some issues. I couldn't go, so I just blew all the money and just online shopping today.
Nice. Hey, why not?
And also, I forgot one more last thing, and I need to buy. I just bought from Sunday Heat his Green Ranger from the Legacy Collection because I wanted a more bulky muscle Green Ranger because I have a plan because I have the Shig Figure Arts Green Ranger, which is a beautiful figure.
Sure.
But I wanna. But my idea was to have him as the young Tommy and then have the muscle version, the Bandai version, to be an older Tommy, so like he's more grown up after 20 years. Yeah, it's a good figure. It's a
good figure. I'm looking at mine right now, and I have it standing next to my White Ranger because I'm like a Tommy. I got like a man crush.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. So Albert Heat, shout out to him. He was selling it for $15, and that's a great price.
Hey,
yeah, so big shout out to him. So I got to pay him tomorrow. And yep, that's it. That's all I got this week. Yeah.
Cool. Nice. That's a good haul.
Busy, dude. No kidding.
All right. To the other ranter, Russ, how you doing?
Well, not as good as him, obviously, but shit, I'm doing great, man. How's everybody doing? Everyone had a good week?
Yeah, man.
I didn't get quite as much as you, but I did get a hold of a few things I've been trying to get. So, I got let me get who I start with. I got Blade, and my wife swears he looks like you, Darius. And she goes, Darius, carve that. He used his face. He digitally did. I said, you know what? It's so inappropriate. Like, but I was able to find Jessica Jones, which I was really happy because I really wanted that one badly, and I went and I got Elektra.
Cool.
And they're man. So I just, after I got these 3 figures, I said, "Fuck it, I'm getting the whole wave." I'm going in because I also I've got, you know, I'll show you guys this. That's what I've got so far in my
nice.
my man thing.
Your man.
You know what? Half a man thing.
Yeah. He's
you know,
he's not quite there. You know.
I think you'll be. I think, Russ, you're gonna be impressed once you put it together, because once he's all fully together, he looks great. You know,
Well,
so
I think he looks cool.
I hope you like it once you put them together. And a little sidebar about this line is, which I like this line, but I was kind of disappointed because to me, I'm a purist. To me, it doesn't really feel like a full Marvel Knights wave. It's a great wave, but to me, like, certain characters shouldn't be in that wave. And I rather, for me, you know, the all characters that should be in it, you know, but I wanted Moon Knight so bad to be in that wave, you know, because Moon Knight should be in that wave. He shouldn't have been in the Spider-Man wave. So, and I argued that so much, and also Black Panther, but I understand why they put Black Panther in the Captain America Civil War line.
Well, we also got him as a Walmart exclusive.
That's true.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, yeah.
You know, so, you know, but with Moon Knight, that was just a sour pill for me, man.
Well, no, I understand what you're saying, because it goes right, you know, quickly too, especially, you know, if it's in, you got those characters are in the story with each other. You know what I mean? So I see what you're saying. There's
what they should have done was give us a Luke Cage from the Netflix series. Just keep it all Netflix.
I agree.
Iron Fist.
But what they're planning to do with that, they wanted to split it because they didn't feel that if they put all the Netflix line in one, that was it. So they wanted to split that, add it. Plus Luke Cage, another comic version Luke Cage is coming with the Amazon Defender set.
Yeah. So
you got that comic coming too. So yeah, but Mike Colton action figure is coming.
Yeah,
so
I got
it. Matter of time.
Cool.
Oh! Yo!
What's up, guys?
Yo! I can't hear you guys, and I don't know if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
We hear you.
But we're enjoying some wings and just saying we wish you guys were here. Everybody say what's up.
What's up?
Hey guys.
Wing action.
Making me hungry.
I figure we always crash the show, so we got to crash again.
Tradition is always tradition.
Nice.
Yo, I'll see you tomorrow.
Don't know
We'll
who that
talk
was.
to you guys. I really can't hear you guys. I don't want to interrupt the show, but have a good one, guys.
Cool, thank you.
All right, man.
Cool. All right.
Dom.
There's nothing like a but that's it, guys. That was all.
That was it. Come on, do something else.
Yeah.
All right, Charles, what's up, man?
What's up, Jane?
Not much.
All I got this week was the diecast version of the Black Line from the Legendary Defender Voltron, the Netflix series.
Oh, okay, listen. I have a question for you about that guy, real quick. I'll interrupt you real quick. How much diecast does that have in it?
I think it's just like
the top
and like the stomach.
Oh, is it the bottom?
So it's his
like the little
his chest.
Yeah, like its chest area.
The rest is plastic, basically.
Yeah.
In the chest.
Okay,
all right.
Now the joints will hold up on the arms.
Yeah.
Because I was getting conflicted reports that they said that the upper half was die cast and the lower part wasn't. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It looks good, but I just don't like the size of it. I wish it was just a bit bigger.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think it would work though. I mean, they would really have to put some strong ratchets in there.
But they can.
That's true.
I think it's Playmates who makes it, or Bandai.
Playmates. No,
Playmates.
It's Bandai.
Never mind.
It's-
Yeah.
I think it's
Is it? I thought it was
No, it is
Playmates. That's
Playmates. Sorry,
Bandai.
It is Playmates. It's
Playmates,
Playmates. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they could have done it, but maybe the expense of having to making it bigger, and then having to add this extra heavier ratchets.
But then again, it's like I think that if you buy the whole set, it's about $80, right? And then
it varies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it in Toys R Us. If you buy the set, it's $80, but if you buy it separately, it costs even more.
Right. I saw the whole set at Target for like $70.
Right. So to me, with that price range, they could have put a little bit stronger ratchets. And,
Yeah.
You know, but oh well.
Probably right.
Yeah, but I don't know. If it looks good, if you like it, that's cool. But I still think the bigger one is a little bit better. It's easier to find. But if you have the room for it, I would definitely go with the bigger one.
Yeah, it's a good point.
That's the plan. I plan the smaller diecast ones. I'll just keep in line mode and eventually get the bigger ones to form Voltron.
Cool.
That's kind of cool. No, good for you.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, good get there, Charles. That's awesome, man.
Yep. We're supposed to be getting pilots too, I think. Down the road, we're actually getting a character.
They had them both side by side.
Oh, you had the characters? Yeah, actually had the pilots.
Yeah, they had with the bigger lines, the little speeder things. But that was
no. I'm talking like
they had
pilots.
Yeah, they're gonna be like
we got with the Matty Collector.
Right.
We're getting those.
Oh no,
like the old school Matchbox.
Mm.
Yeah, looking like
all I
3
saw were the
3/4
Lions.
Yeah, the 3 3/4. I think they're gonna be like around that 3 3/4 inch, maybe 4 inch.
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah,
That's awesome.
Like I said, all I saw were the Lions.
Voltron for life. You're gonna get that stamp on your arm, just like right there, Netflix. Check out my.
I was so thinking about getting the Black Lion cross on my shoulder blade because I really like that the cross or just the emblem. So I'm probably gonna do that soon on my 40th birthday. I'm gonna do that. So
Cool.
Yeah,
badass.
You should do it live. Just film it live.
We want to see it, dude. Just record that bitch.
Right.
Yeah,
I probably would. Yeah, I will.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
wow. He's talking in tongue. I don't know. I don't even know that language.
Oh man.
All right. For me, real quickly, I finished off the Netflix wave for the Marvel Legends. So I got the Elektra. I got the Jessica Jones.
Good for you. Congrats, man. Congrats.
Yeah, those are one per Kate. So
Thank you for your patronage. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I love all of the Marvel Legends, and I was gonna pose this question later on, so I'll do it now, just real quickly, and then I'll get in the rest of my stuff. But if you look at how much you buy as far as your collecting habits for the year, for me personally, I think I buy more Marvel Legends than anything because they're like 6 or 7 to a wave, and there's maybe 4 or 5 waves in 1 year. I mean. Possibly Transformers if I'm, but man, Marvel Legends are right up there. And I'm not disappointed. I mean, all this stuff, the Thor Ragnarok series, still just missing Hela. I just gotta Hela find her bad. Because, she looks great, but everywhere I've gone, I'm like, there's the freaking Odinson. Yeah, so I don't need that.
Yep. Hela, I knew Hela was gonna be that chase figure. When I finished it, and it was like, this is gonna be a chase figure. I could tell right now because of the digital sculpting on her costume. Oh my goodness, it's just great. And
it's funny, the 3 that I see of that wave are the movie Thor.
You better not tell me Helen.
Yeah.
Odin's son. No, and I've seen Loki.
Okay, yeah, Loki's everywhere.
Loki's everywhere. Yeah.
Loki's like, oh god, I don't want Loki.
Yeah.
He's like Booster out of Jingle All the Way. I don't want Booster. I want Turbo Man.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what Loki is. Fortunately,
definitely are going to find Hela.
But Loki's not bad though. It's a good figure.
Oh no, the sculpt is nice, but
it's just everywhere.
Yeah, like come on. Can't we short pack that one instead of something else?
He's like a giant head though, dude.
Yeah.
I
I
saw
know.
Ash. Like his head's like all big. It's like cartoony looking.
And the Ares is nice. I mean, it's.
Yeah,
I was
That's
quite
another chase
surprised
figure.
that.
Aries is another chase figure too, because I saw somebody selling an Aries for like $75.
Oh,
I'm like, what in the blue hell are you selling that figure for $75 for?
well, it was a Build-A-Figure, which I loved back in the day.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm like, wow, it's actually upscaled just a tad bit. It's bigger than it was before.
We updated it.
Yep. And it looks great. I mean, new chest symbol, new paint apps, obviously, new head with the paint apps and all that type of stuff. But it's cool. Let's see, what else did I get? I got some Mega Construct Turtle stuff just because it was cheap at Walmart. I don't know, I needed something to do. I bought myself a multiverse set. I got myself the Zoom set or the King Shark.
Did you find all of them and have the King Shark figure? How did that turn out?
I just need to put them together. I haven't put them all together yet, but
okay.
Yeah, I got like just all the, and then the alternate head for King Shark is Damien, which is a Toys R Us exclusive. Which I don't know.
Yeah, I need a head. I want to get that head.
But I saw those at Walmart. I'm like, oh, maybe I don't know. The King Shark looks pretty cool, and I don't know, Zoom, and I thought, whatever.
You know, my thing about the multiverse line, I want to love it. I really want to love it, because I'm a DC guy, besides my childhood was mostly DC, and I want to be in on it. But it's just, there's times I feel so disappointed that like the girlfriend that constantly keeps breaking your heart,
Yeah.
And you keep giving them chances.
Yep.
That's how I feel with Mattel in this line, because I want Clayface so bad,
Yeah.
But I gotta buy the whole way for it to get that Clayface, But do I really want to put that 150 in there? You know what I mean? 160.
Yeah, it's hard. Let's see. I did, thanks to the Brinkalizer or the Brinkafinder. Thanks to Brian, I was able to get Gamora and Nebula for a decent price on Amazon. Yes. So they had them in stock, so I was able to finish off my Mantis, and that's awesome. So I like that. And then lastly, I found the new Power Ranger Legacy figures. So the redecoed Mighty Morphin team, which is more of a metallic paint app, and then they come with their individual weapons, which the originals didn't. They came with the Build-A-Figure piece for the Megazord.
Right.
Yeah, so that's another one I need. I didn't know they released those already so soon. So
yeah,
see, that's cool. Now I might actually go back and get the Red Ranger for that wave.
Yeah, the Red Ranger is expensive as hell if you're looking for the original, but there's one out there right now. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah,
I don't mind the metallic paint. I don't mind that. I don't, and especially if you get in his actual power sword.
Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah.
But then I was more. I don't know. That's a slippery slope right there, man. I want to finish my Shig Figure Arts Power Ranger set before I grab those. But I feel like I might have to grab those first before I get the Shig Figure Arts because they're already a set secondary price.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to miss my chance getting these guys in the retail price.
Sure.
So,
$20.
Yeah.
$20 is worth it. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, $20 is nothing, dude. To me, that's
which is nothing. It's just I'm just gonna have to sell another. Just gotta have you guys buy another fucking Marvel Legends figure. It'll be okay.
There you go. I love those Marvel Legends figures. I don't like the fact we got hit with so much at one time, like the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. You got the Spider-Man Homecoming. You got Ragnarok, and then you got the what was the other one? Oh, the Netflix, the Man Thing.
Because you know why? Because people was complaining about, oh, you guys, what? Because last year we were kind of slow on releases, and we didn't release enough figures, so we had to do a second run, especially when it was the Captain America run, Civil War line. So this time we were ready. No delays, no cargo issues, no nothing. Yep. Boom, bang, boom. So
nice. What's up, Trent?
Trent.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up with that shirt? I need to see that shirt. It says Texas, and it's Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Texas Comic Con about like a few years ago.
That's cool.
I would see Texas and the DJD. That's what I think represents Texas.
Yo, with a cowboy hat.
To the cowboy hat,
Yeah.
hair, and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. Nice.
It's cool as
So,
shit.
how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I'm probably gonna be sore as hell in the morning, but yeah.
Ooh,
Working out?
doing some vigilante
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Are you the Arrow?
No. I
I'm just curious. I'm just wondering. You're out there like, I'm fighting crime at night, guys.
No.
All right, cool. How was your collecting week, man?
It was a bit slow. Still nothing in the stores. Well, I did find something. I picked up my first Marvel Legends figure. I picked up that
Thank you. All right.
one. You're welcome.
See now, see, just talking about it right now, that $20 that he put in that Marvel Legends figure is going to my Red Ranger. All right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Nice.
You're most welcome. Thank you for the figure there, sir.
Okay, what was it again?
Marvel Legends Valkyrie.
Ooh,
All right.
nice.
Sweet.
Nice. Yeah, I like that.
Big girl.
Yeah, she is.
Mhm. Yeah, she's a tall one there.
Yeah.
Yep. Looking forward to, what is it? Target, I think, is doing the 2-pack exclusive, the movie
Yep,
Valkyrie.
Thor, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Helmetless Thor.
That one she looks great. They like I said, not to toot anybody's horn or anything like that, but the new digital sculpt thing that they're using
Yeah.
and the digital print stuff, it's a long time coming, but finally, man, it's showing the fruits of our labor, man.
So in that Valkyrie in the 2-pack, is that based off the actress that's playing her in the movie?
Yes.
That's cool as shit. Okay, I haven't really seen it, so.
And I gotta say,
Where have you been, Russ? It's been here on the show. We've shown it so many times.
Yeah, but I haven't seen her. I should say I haven't really seen any trailers for the show or anything, so I don't know. I didn't know that it would look like her.
I'm so hurt.
All right.
I swear I pay attention. I swear.
I don't know why.
For the most part. It's okay.
For the most part. I pretty much zone off after I'm like, hey, I had a great week. I picked up this, and I'm out. Once James starts screen sharing, he can't see us, I'm out. Nice. All right, so can you see the screen? See my screen's little
Yes, sir.
thumbnail?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. You
Yes,
can
sir.
kind of guess what we're going to be looking at. This is going to be a throwback to the comic rack that we did a long time ago. We're going to be going over some Thanos and Infinity Gauntlet and all that type of knowledge. So sit back and relax. It should be fun. Should get you primed up for the movie. Maybe not. Maybe you're like, what is this glove with all these gems on it? What is that? I don't know what that is. Well, we might help you out. Maybe not. Maybe we'll confuse you even more. So, oh man, my arrow button's not working again. I hate this. All right, we'll do it this way. All right, so I got to do my shout outs first. The Cool Table Network, like-minded podcasters. You can find the Cool Table Network on Facebook. The shows that are part of the Cool Table Network is Enter the Realm, which is on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel, followed on Tuesday by the ROC Hangout, and on Wednesday, every other Wednesday, there is Figa Banging. We also have Shattercast Uncut. We have Nerd Rage Radio. We have Toy Detox. We have Beers and Bulges 40K Stasis Log, which is on Bricks on the Dollars YouTube channel, which is on Wednesday, a couple hours prior to Figa Bang. We have 8 weeks. We also have Information Creep. Get all your Transformer IDW news, knowledge, tidbits on that show. And we have some other stuff going on. There is NJCC. If you are in the New Jersey Cherry Hill area and you're not at this event, better not let us know because we'll come after you.
Yeah.
You should be at NJCC. The ROC fam is all there. Go and check it out. Meet them. We got Pinkerton there. We got the Brinkalizer. We have Dust Mites. I saw G Money there. I saw Dom. I saw. I know Jose's going to be there. If you watch the shows, are a fan of all that, and you're in the area, you should go check it out. They have stuff to buy. You can meet them, greet them. Maybe Jay Ruse will take a picture for you. I don't know. I think he might be there. You got Ace Milo and all that. Meet them. And autographs are cheap. I don't think they're taking. I'm just kidding.
That fucking Russ the Musk guy's gonna be there tomorrow too.
Yeah,
so
Russ is gonna be there.
Find me and we'll hang out. Love it.
You're gonna be sporting a new hat.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have something. I might have a little something crazy, man. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. If Anna will let me get out the house with it.
Oh man. If you're not part of the ROC Facebook group, you should go join. There's going to be pictures, videos on that. You should be following the guys on the ROC, Realm of Collectors, and all these other guys on Instagram too to see all the pictures of what's going on at NJCC. And there's other people there. We got Boss Fight Studios. I think NECA is supposed to be there selling stuff. Lots of stuff. A lot of door prizes too. I think they're giving away a Fans Toys Omega Supreme also. I think. It's this Saturday right now. Don't leave right now unless you have to. I mean, I want you to go, but I want you to listen to the show too. But and it's also tomorrow.
They can listen to it because it's closed. It's done for the night. So
there you go.
They can all come in right now and listen.
And don't forget, I am positive there's going to be an Enter the Realm NJCC wrap up this Monday. Yeah. Carrying over into Tuesday night, also into the Hangout. So you check that out this Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. And then up next, we also have a pre-order out there. If you're familiar, and I was wearing the shirt from last year, but now I'm screen sharing so you can see it. But the ROC box, the Rock box. We had the Rock pack last year. We have the Rock box this year. It is a box full of goodies. Not only do you get a TFCon themed shirt, which last year's was great. On screen share, I'll show it off again, but it was awesome.
I totally missed out on that one.
There's a lot more goodies in there, not just the shirt. We have a lot of stuff. Can't give it away, but it is well worth the money. It is only $40. You can pre-order it right now. Go to realmofcollectors.com. You can pick your size. Sizes will go fast, so if you're a small, grab it now. We go all the way up to 5XL. You can pick up 1 or 2 or 3. Also, by pre-ordering and you're going to the show, these are all for pickup at the show. But if you're not going to the show, don't worry. Contact someone that, within the realm that is going. They'll probably be fine picking it up for you, mailing it out to you. There's no reason not to pre-order it. But you do get 2 entries into the $100 Agabus giveaway with each order. So hopefully Raul is not going to be buying. I mean, it's hopefully he does, but he always wins everything. So hopefully if he buys one, try and outdo him by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it is. But
it doesn't matter. He's still going to win it, but it's all good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Give it a go.
Maybe if someone distracts him and somewhere else, he doesn't hear his name, he can't get the prize. They go to the next one. I'm just kidding. No, we love you, Raul, Mr. Instagram. I need to know the secret.
Right.
But again, this is for the TFCon DC show, which is in October. $40 again. Go to the realmofcollectors.com to order yours now, to pre-order yours now, and all that. All right, now we're getting into some news. Netflix. Netflix and Disney.
Yeah, they cut their ties.
Yep, they're leaving in 2019. Disney wants to start their own streaming service. Who doesn't?
Yeah, everyone seems to be doing it now.
Yeah, that's the future. Everybody's doing. TV and cable is dead. Yeah.
Yep. Well, is Netflix going to be dead? Do you think that this is going to pull away a lot of people? I think.
Or do you not? I mean, you're going to lose a lot of content, dude.
you know, I'm gonna come in here real quick. I had this conversation with a person who works for Disney, and talking about this. I think what's the plan is, right? That with all streaming services now, where's my camera?
I don't know.
All right, there you go. Exclusivity, which I hate that word, hate that term, but everything's about exclusives. If Netflix can work out a deal, you know, or work out something to have exclusive stuff, then I think they could stay afloat. Because it's looked like a lot of companies are leaving, breaking their deals with Netflix and starting their own thing, because Hulu is doing that with their TVs. A lot of the shows that used to be on Netflix is on Hulu. And, you know, Disney is making a smart choice doing this, because Disney have over 100 years of nearly over 100 years of context. Not only their movie catalog, to Disney Channel stuff, ABC, ESPN, you know, all this stuff that they have. So I think as of anybody who can do something like this, I think Disney can do it. See, the problem is with other movie studios like let's say like ABC, NBC, and all these other stuff companies, they don't own the rights of these shows. They license them.
Yeah.
So that's why, you know, so that's the change of the game. It's like now owning your content. Disney's been smart since the very beginning. The infrastructure, they've been owning everything that they have.
Yeah.
So, and that's a smart move. And this is the perfect opportunity. Take all that stuff that they own and put it on there. Netflix needs to start doing that too now. They need to start owning a lot of the stuff that they do, because even the shows that you see like Black Mirror, Sherlock, that's all these kind of Netflix shows that you see that's exclusive to them.
Yeah,
they're BBC shows. They don't own those shows. So any moment BBC could decide, you know what, we want to take away Black Mirror, we want to take away Sherlock, you know, and start our own streaming content, you know.
Well, I did see that Netflix was supposed to go in, like, they're going to be going in debt even more because they need to put more capital into their actual streaming service, so they can actually guarantee contracts and all this other type of stuff. But losing Walt Disney, I mean, you see the Marvel Studios logo up there. That's not just movies, that's their cartoons, all that type of stuff.
Everything, yep.
Yeah.
Even down to like the stuff that we're seeing with the Defenders and all the live action shows. Lucasfilm, that's all Star Wars, you know, even the cartoons, Clone Wars, all that type of stuff. And then you get into the Pixar animation, all that. It's going to be a big blow.
It's a big blow, and it's
they're going to have to go with DreamWorks.
That's a good idea, because, you know, DreamWorks they do have a lot of stuff, and they don't have a streaming service, you know, and I don't think they're big enough to have a streaming service. So I think that would be great for them if they do a partnership.
That's crazy. Yeah. And they can't go kind of with Warner Bros. Because isn't DC going to go with their own thing too?
Yep, exactly. They already announced their streaming service for next year for DC Entertainment. So
yeah, I think they're shit out of luck.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, dude. Unless they can work something out. I don't know.
Yep. I mean, they're going into porn. That's the only thing I can think of, man. Probably.
Netflix Triple X.
Triple X. You got a couple of more X's on Netflix.
Netflix XXX.
There you go.
Most downloaded content on the internet. You know.
Just think of that. You subscribe to Netflix. You're just like, all right, here we go. And then it's all just streaming porn. You're like, what the hell happened here? You can't tell me though that no family out there's gonna be like, oh, what the hell? Oh, honey, where's the kids?
They're
over there. All right. What's this gal doing with that thing? Oh my God, honey, look at this. Okay, moving on. We got the new Batman Two-Face movie that's based off the '66 Batman. This is a DC animation original movie. We have the last, I think, works of Adam West, unfortunately, as Batman here.
Wow.
And we also have Burt Ward coming back as Robin. We have Julie Newmar as Catwoman. And as Two-Face, we have William Shatner. So there's probably going to be a lot of pregnant pauses while he talks or not, but it should be good. This comes out October 17th.
I hope there's those long pauses in his dialogue. I just hope it does it.
That would be great.
You got to get this, man. This is a must get for people. I think you need to get this. I mean, this is Adam West's last, last time you're ever gonna, Batman. This is the last time you're gonna do Batman. Right here. I want this. This is cool, man.
I didn't get the other one. I didn't get the first one, but I definitely want this because of not just him, his last performance as Batman, but William Shatner. You got two pop culture icons from two different shows, from Star Trek to this in this movie,
It's pretty awesome.
You're talking about T.J. Hooker. Oh, you're talking
exactly. TJ, can't forget TJ Hooker.
TJ Hooker.
Yeah, so I'm excited for this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'll definitely pick it up. All right, going into some C-Dub stuff because I love it so much. We're back again. Got some more characters that have been announced for Flash. We have Hazard here, which is Rebecca Sharp in the comic books. She's going to be played by Sugarland Beard. So her dice are right where they.
Shout out to DC Comics for pulling out some old characters, man.
Yep, she's part of the Injustice Society. So
I know.
I think
they're going to do.
Is there a rumor that the Injustice Society is coming in? We already saw last week that the Thinker is going to be on the Flash. We've already seen the Shade.
Yeah, they've had
the last couple of seasons. So we're getting a lot of the characters from the Injustice Society, and we've already seen the Justice Society or the Justice Society of America. So will we see their counterpart? I think we will.
That's pretty cool, man.
So there she was. She was introduced in Infinity Inc. 34 back in the day. Good old Todd McFarlane back in the DC days.
Before he went crazy.
I
love you, Todd, but you're crazy.
All right, so up next is Black Lightning. We've seen this already. It's coming out in 2018. It went from Fox to C-Dub and 13 episodes. But we also just got announced a villain, Tobias Whale.
Okay.
Who is right there. He is going to be played by Crone Dunn. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. And,
perfect casting, I think. That's a good
he does. He does. As sad as I don't want to, but he does.
And I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping him to play Tombstone because I thought he would have been perfect for Tombstone as well.
Yeah.
But he's got him. Warner got him first.
Damn.
So that.
My only thing I kind of was upset about this Black Lightning. I was hoping that he would be part of the Flash Arrowverse, because
there's still a possibility.
There's still a possibility, but but they haven't really said anything yet. But so far all signs pointing no. Oh, so sad. My question is that what Earth he's in,
Yeah.
Because Supergirl's in a different Earth, but at least she was able to come in once in a blue. They could have done the same thing with Black Lightning, but
I think they will. They just don't want to give it away like it's blatantly obvious. And it's like, oh, here he is. He's gonna be in Supergirl's world, but he's off in another city or whatever. Who knows? I don't know.
Could be.
He was introduced in Black Lightning #1, along with the actual main character in 1977. So he needs to have the afro in the suit.
You gotta modernize him, though.
Oh, you don't need to modernize. We need to bring him. He could be in the same universe, but he's from the past. So he teams up with the Legends. Then he comes back. Yeah.
I would love to see. I hope they do a flashback episode him with the afro. Anytime I see this costume, I always remember when I was a kid watching SNL back in '93, the whole Death to Superman funeral with Sinbad as Black Lightning. Has anybody seen that?
Yes,
it's like shit. But how if anybody who's listening or watching who never watched this skit, it's Sinbad as Black Lightning, and he's going to Superman's funeral, but they won't let him in because they never heard of him.
Yeah,
and he's getting pissed that he's like. oh, this is because I'm black, isn't it? I don't even all this other stuff. So he's like, you have to leave, sir. The funeral is starting. So he's walking away. He's like, I don't like this. And he starts screaming, Black Lightning! And he does the fist pump in the air and everything like that. I walks out. And to this day, it's still one of my favorite SNL skits ever.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right, up next on Fox this fall, October 2nd to be exact, this year, we're getting The Gifted, which is interlinked to Legion, all about mutants. 10 episodes, but I do like some of the cast that we got here. We got Polaris, Lorna Dane.
Really? They're gonna put that's cool.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
It's gonna be nice.
And
yeah.
Yep.
there was some talks that basically these guys are part of the X-Men universe. It's not like a whole weird thing, so it's gonna be part of the whole movie universe. So
Okay.
how they're gonna work it, I don't know. But she has connections to Magneto and everything too. So that's why I'm kind of excited for the show because of the stuff that I heard and stuff that I read and stuff that I saw so far.
Up next, we're getting is Thunderbird. This is the John Proudstar, not James. So not
James.
that, but that's cool too. I do like that. He was short-lived, unfortunately. Giant X-Men, giant size X-Men #1. There he is. Next mission, X-Men 95. He's dead.
Yeah, I was hurt because I liked he was one of my favorite characters in the X-Men back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, and he had great powers, and like, how you could just die so fucking easy, you know?
Yep.
But anyway.
And I love if you go back and you read some of the classic X-Men. They usually reprinted the old issues, but they gave you like 5 maybe pages, maybe 8 pages of new story. And it was cool that he had a nice dialogue with Storm, and he was going to jump off the cliff, and Storm saved him. He's like, well, Wolverine did it. Well, Wolverine's got to break. Well, I can do it too. He's always in a competition.
Yeah,
and then you also saw Wolverine pay his respects, and you got to see James Proudstar get, like, I'm going to take revenge on Xavier for what he did to my brother, because he had the ceremony and all this type of stuff for him. Yeah. So, and then, obviously Warpath came about in New Mutant 16. He became part of the Helens, and then he joined Cable, so X-Force and all that type of stuff. So pretty cool. All right, up next is Blink. So we just saw Thunderbird, which Warpath, not Warpath, but Blink here. So Days of Futures Past, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll be linked, but
because it looks like the same actress who was in Days of Future Past.
Really?
If not, she must be a twin or something.
She looks a lot like her.
Looks a lot like her, yeah.
Cody, you know how cool that would be if they got the same actress, though.
Right?
That would totally concrete everything.
Yeah, exactly. And she's not like a major name actress, so you can get her, I think,
Yeah, she's Clarice Ferguson is her name, who's playing, or no, that's her. That's actually their comic book name. I don't know her actual actress.
Right.
Sorry, my bad.
That's really cool.
The other thing too is some of the other characters, their last name is Strucker. So I thought Strucker twins, which is Fenris, but Andrea and Andreas, but they're not the same people. So.
No, they can't. They still can't use.
No, because of Captain America and all the whole crap that they had the Struckers and all that. But I was like, oh man, they're gonna link it. No, they're not.
Not yet.
So that sucks. All right. Coming out in June of next year, June 1st to be exact, 2018, we have Deadpool 2 here. Last week we saw who was playing the new Domino, which is Zazie Beetz, I believe. Butchering people's names, that's what I do on the show, which is this gal right here. There's mixed reviews on whether she's the best Domino, the look is right or not right. I don't know. We'll see.
I like it. I think she looks good. So I don't know why people, I'm a comic purist, and I always will be one, but I come to recognize and realize that movie cinematic universe is separate from the comic.
Separate from the comic.
And once people have that mindset, it will be fine. Sometimes you're not going to get the exact representation. You're not, and people just need to accept that. and this version of her looks great. You know.
Yeah, it does.
You know,
But what did I see on Facebook? They compared her to John Candy's character in Spaceballs.
Yeah, with the patch. Yeah.
Yeah, and all that. But
Yeah.
I think
but I think I like it. I like how she looks.
All right, some teasers really quickly from a long time ago when they dropped the Deadpool 2. We saw Nathan Summers is coming soon on the telephone booth, which is a nice little throwback to Richard Donner's Superman because his wife has something to do with it. But it was confirmed, and we saw this last week. We got Cable, which is played by Josh Brolin. So what are you guys' thoughts on this? Do you think he is a good...
He looks perfect. You know, people again started bitching about, he doesn't look like the classic Cable. But again, this is 2017. This is not 1990. You know, look like
Rob Liefeld is not on call. He's not there trying to say, "Pull him up, come on, I need to do a bigger gun."
Exactly, and he if I was going to do a Cable modernized in a realistic situation, that's him right there. I mean, come on. That looks I think that looks marvelous. I think he's perfectly cast. Perfectly cast. So I don't know what they want more. You know, what they want, the heavy shoulder pads and the big pouches? Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
I mean, look, I can't wait to get my hands on this design and work on this figure. You know, I can't fucking wait if they let us do it. I doubt it. I really doubt it. But if they let us do it, I will have so much fun.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that new comic Cable that's coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that was fun
so
to do.
good.
That was fun to do.
He looks fine. I don't know. I mean, I heard the same thing. People were complaining about he doesn't look big enough, or he doesn't look. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, like, if you take a character out of the comic and put them in the real life, are they going to look exactly how they look in the comic?
No.
It makes sense.
He's a soldier.
Right.
He looks like a rugged soldier from the future with a cybernetic arm. He looks like he comes from a post-apocalyptic time.
Sure.
It works. It fucking works. What people want more. Hey, come on.
I'm more concerned about the dialogue between him and Deadpool than anything.
Yeah,
it should be good.
Yeah, there was good shit talking that went on there, so I can't wait.
Yeah, and they got two great characters, you know.
Yeah.
They got two great, actors. Josh Brolin is a good, smart ass talker, and you got Ryan Reynolds, and so I can't wait to see their chemistry on screen. I think they'll be great.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. It's not like I'm not gonna watch it because of this. It's not
right?
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so Vanessa's coming back. Deadpool's Wade Wilson's girlfriend, but we all know, if you've read the comic books, Vanessa was named Copycat.
Yeah, Copycat.
He was introduced in New Mutants '98 as Domino, and then finally came to light in X-Force 19 as Copycat. But let's see if she actually
starts manifesting her powers.
Yep.
Yeah. What I was wanting to know, in the comic, like, how did she get her powers? Did she always have them?
She was a mutant, yeah.
She was a mutant, because in the movie, like,
employed by Tolliver.
Yeah, there's no, like, you don't even think of it, because you know the name. The character
you know the name, but they don't mention not one little, not even a fucking Easter.
Yeah, nothing at all. It's like, it's just
nothing like a Halloween episode. She dressed in blue or anything. Not a goddamn thing.
Yeah,
exactly. Jack Kesey here, or Casey. I mean Casey. I don't know. He's playing Black Tom Cassidy, which is pretty cool.
Looks great. Perfect cast.
Yep.
Perfect cast.
Yeah.
Cassidy was introduced in X-Men '99, full appearance in 101. But if you know anything about the comic books, we know that there was a certain cousin of his, which is Banshee, who had a daughter named Siren. Teresa, which Black Tom Cassidy, raised. Which also Siren had a relationship with Deadpool. But here is a real quick little picture of Deadpool giving the gas, I guess, effect to what only Deadpool could do.
Fucking Deadpool, I swear. By the way, guys, this is what I should do. A little Tuesday. This is Anna's favorite superhero, if you want to call him a superhero. Anna is obsessed with this fucker. So she's Deadpool shit all over the house. It's crazy,
shout out to Rob Liefeld for copying Deathstroke.
Yeah. Amen to that.
Yeah, because let's be honest, guys. You know, he's a total rip off the Deathstroke. And what gets you about Rob Liefeld, he thinks he created the greatest thing since sliced bread. If you ever look at his Instagram page, everything is fucking Deadpool this, Deadpool that, Cable that. But he doesn't own the characters no more. But he acts like he's the greatest thing that ever happened. But he fucking copied off of Deathstroke.
Well, then he goes to the Image and he's like, "Oh, here's Youngblood. Isn't that just the morph version of the New Mutants X-Force team?"
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my god.
Bloodstrike, same thing. Brigade. Isn't all those just the same looking dudes?
So nothing original from Rob Liefeld.
He's cashing in on that shit one way or another.
Oh yeah, you know he is.
I thought it was cool, like back on like when MTV was actually relevant back then in the '90s. He had that Levi's jean commercial. I was like, what the hell? He's doing jeans. What the fuck? That's like X-Force back behind him. That's like, what the hell?
That's cool. But yeah, that was it. Yeah.
So there's Siren right there.
Is she going to be in the movie too?
No, we don't know. I'm just speculating that she might be in the movie since she has a relationship with both Deadpool and Black Tom.
Boy, I tell you, man, Marvel got a thing for redheads. Though.
Oh heck yeah! Well, yeah, they do. Except they're not always portrayed on the screen as redheads.
Yeah, that's true. Especially one in particular. We know which one. Just recently.
She has to be red.
No, I think this is great because they're opening up the universe for Deadpool a lot. You know what I mean? I think it's cool. So that we're going to be surprised. We never know what we're going to get now.
Yeah, I hope that one of the things I wanted to be surprised, because if you have Black Tom, you got to have Juggernaut. So I just hope there'll be at least an Easter egg with Juggernaut for it, because they can use him. What? Use him. They use Colossus. Why the fuck not? You know.
Here's the thing, though. What they need to do at the end of Deadpool 2, I think this is just me wishful, thinking. Okay, we got Colossus. We got that. We have now Black Tom Cassidy. He at the very end. He goes to free Juggernaut. He needs help, and then all of a sudden they find out, and X-Force is born. We have Deadpool, we have Colossus. Let's say we get some other characters, maybe an X-23.
Well, I mean,
or something like that.
No, let's go all balls in, man. Shit, if you're gonna have Black Tom Cassidy, put fucking either Siren in or Banshee. Let's have a family affair of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would have Siren but we need to formulate X-Force, and then we can spin off of that and actually have a team now.
But what are they going to do with Super Negasonic Warhead?
She can be part of it.
Well, she can be part of it. She's
creepy, right? And quiet.
Fucking great, dude.
Yeah, she just could just pop up.
Yeah,
that's all she does is just go over there, just
text on her cell phone and blast a couple of guys here and there, and
that was fucking.
That was a good character.
Yeah, she was great.
Okay, the next Easter egg is Hope. I just wanted to throw this out there. If you're familiar with Cable, you know that Hope was Hope Summers. She was introduced in X-Men 205, part of the Messiah Complex. She was the first mutant born after the whole House of M and all that. So she was being hunted by Bishop. Cable was trying to protect her and all this type of stuff. If you got the old 3 3/4 inch figure, you got the variant that had the little baby Hope on his chest symbol that he was carrying around, a little jumper.
And as well, James, what you mentioned about having Hope, there's a good chance that she could be in a movie, because if you look back at Cable's costume, he has a teddy bear on him.
Yep, he does.
So is that the teddy bear for Hope? Is it for his son? You know what I mean? Who's that teddy bear for?
Y'all gonna have to explain the lineage of her to me. Where? Okay, who's she?
Right there.
Right there, yeah.
She's like Hope Summers. Obviously,
she's like
last name Summers. Who is she in relation to?
Another reality. She's the daughter of the Cyclops and somebody else. I can't remember because I've been reading as recent. I think was
because wasn't Cable the son? Like, isn't he the son of Scott Summers and
Scott Summers?
Madeline.
Yes, yeah, and Madeline Pryor, right?
Madeline Pryor, okay.
But she is the daughter of Scott Summers and I can't say Jean Grey.
Was it Jean?
But it could be Jean Grey. I think could be the clone because she has the Phoenix powers and she's considered the messiah of mutants in the future.
That's why. Okay, so all right.
Yeah.
Wait. So Cyclops had another kid with her? I thought he was.
Oh yeah, he's all over.
Yeah, Cyclops is fucking deadbeat daddy. He has fucking kids.
Yeah.
I thought he would have with her after she tried to bring hell on Earth back in Inferno.
Yeah. So yeah, so and then again, but the movies, they like to take a lot of the stuff from the comic books and flip it upside down and flip it up for their own agenda. So who knows how they're gonna make it work?
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
It should be good. I do not want to have Tyler, Cable's son, unless he's they're gonna go the Apocalypse route again, which I don't want to see Tyler turning into Genesis and all that other kind of weird shit or whatever.
Unless they just do like a quick flashback or whatever before Cable goes into the present time and in the future he's with Tyler for a little cameo or something like that, then I'm down with that. But who knows? I'd rather keep Tyler out of this. But, just maybe a cameo.
Again, like I said, the world has opened up.
Yep.
We've got it open full on now. So you never know what you're gonna get, man.
Very true.
All right.
I like who did the artwork of her, whoever was the artist.
Yeah, looks good.
And then you got a lot of Logan stuff around, and who never knows. So I just threw that out there. All right, moving into HasCon. This is a HasCon exclusive. This is the Uncanny X-Force at Deadpool. He's in his black and gray, which is a redeco of the previous Deadpool release that was part of the Juggernaut line. Was it Juggernaut? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
So not bad. Comes with a taco, which is really cool. Instead of the boxing glove, it looks like he comes with a fire piece, accessory, blast effect.
I wonder are they gonna release this in retail?
Yes, they are. A little bit later on, but not right now.
Okay. Cool.
Love it.
I'll have to pick that up, I'm sure. Deadpool, you gotta get that. Okay.
All right, there he is. Oh, he does come with 2 new weapons.
Yes.
Handguns. Still.
That's pretty
It's
bad.
all about the taco. I still wish it was a cheap.
Yeah, a burrito. I always said, I guess it's cheaper, just to repaint, just re-release it. But I did a burrito. I did a burrito sculpt. Couldn't make that. It didn't take that much to do.
Oh yeah.
So
you got it on a 12-inch scale.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah, just shrink it down. Right,
Anyway.
Oh well. All right, so into some figure arts news.
Oh, God damn, this company's gonna make me broke.
So, coming, homemade suit Spider-Man.
I gotta start pulling more fucking Marvel Legends figures. I swear to God.
We've seen this before, but there's some new pictures of it. We have them with the hood, without the hood. You got all the great posability that you get with the figure arts. You can also get the. This is the one I believe that comes with the wall accessory piece too. Or the DX version. So
you know what I love about their figures, man? It's just so clean, Mm-hmm. It's like it's so much. It's the great detail, but it's a very clean style.
For the most part, if I have a gripe with figure arts, it's sometimes their knee joints.
Well, that's articulation. That's
you can't help it.
You can't help that, right? But it's just like, look at how it looks like that. Look how fucking clean that is.
Man. Oh, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Incredible looking.
Fucking make me broke.
There you go. Also, you got Iron Man from the Homecoming movie too. So you got that.
I feel like I'm betraying my company, yo. I'm sorry.
Just right there. It's right
still,
there.
hey, it's still under the Marvel umbrella, so we're good, right?
You just gotta write Figure Arts a letter saying, "Dear Figure Arts, take my fucking money." Here it is.
Just think if all these companies like Figure Arts had their own line of credit.
Right?
You're like, oh
if
shit.
they only had their own fucking company you can buy direct from. Oh,
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All this type of stuff.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
This does look cool. This Iron Man looks
It's great. I love
sick,
how it
man.
looks. It looks like the Ultimate Iron Man costume, but modernized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
nice.
it's oh man. You know what I feel like? I feel like you ever remember these old commercials back in the days, like let's say like a McDonald's commercial? Like, people like they look like the McDonald's employees with the little blackout eating Wendy's hamburger or whatever. Right? I feel like that right now. Me playing in the shadows in the dark with my shit Figure Arts figures, being a company man for Hasbro. That's
Like the guy. Yeah, the guy that works for Coke drinking a Pepsi. It's
exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm betraying my company.
There's a note on your front door like, I need to go around the back and drop off the package.
Yeah.
Make sure no one follows you. Just drop it down
double
here.
wrap it. Make sure you put that. They send you pouring stuff in the package. You put it in a brown wrapper. Make sure you put my shit figure fix in the brown wrapper so no one doesn't know what it is.
All right, up next is the SH Figure Arts Bat Pod. We've seen this at the previous conventions, and now some nicer pics of it.
That looks. Look at that, man.
The Dark Knight just got released, so there you go. Now you got to get this.
I want to know if I can put the Justice League Batman on it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then I'm definitely in. Because that's what I'm gonna do. There's nothing against the Bale Batman, but I have enough Bale Batmans, and I want to use old Bat Affleck on that Bat Pod, and see if that works. If that works, then I'm in on that thing.
It's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah, it does look cool. We have some other stuff. DC Multiverse. This came up in a Walmart computer system. So these be Walmart exclusives. We have the Justice League Batman, the non-tech version. Comes with 3 mother boxes.
Why fucking 3? That's like waste. Why?
Yeah.
What I would have done. Exactly. See, this again when we talked about this earlier about this fucking love-hate relationship. Mattel's breaking my heart again. Each Justice League should get a different mother box and as accessory, and give them a couple of batarangs, a grappling hook, something.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking mother
He's got
box.
a trigger hand right there.
Exactly. How are you gonna hold the fucking mother box?
Yeah, he's got a closed fist that can't hold anything, and he's got a trigger hand on the other side. So it was poorly executed.
Yeah.
I will say this though.
It looks not bad.
Is better than what they've been producing. Is it by far great? No, but hey, it's at least in this.
It's getting there.
The right, direction.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. They're showing improvement.
It looks like
look at the cape. The cape is great. I gotta give them that. They're working with soft goods better.
Yeah. I was about to say, is that soft goods? It looks like it. That's pretty. Fucking
it is. All right, so Darius, you don't like the mother box. Well, you get an armored up Cyborg with 3 more mother boxes.
Why do you need so every Justice League is getting a fucking 3 mother boxes? Do I
just
need
these 2 that are the Walmart exclusives? So
why do I need 6 mother boxes?
Yes, you do.
And they're the same fucking mother box. Can I get different color ones? These? Give me a different one. Give me a transparent one.
You get a coupon within the package for a Sharpie. You get like 50 cents off of a colored Sharpie that you can get, so then you can color your own.
Mark it up yourself.
Yes.
Mattel, you're breaking my heart again. Why they couldn't give him his regular head with the armor head and a mother box? 3 separate. It's blast cannon, something.
Would it be kind of morbid to say that the exclusive should have been bits and pieces of Cyborg when he was changing? And then you get the completed spot. You can just put them together, kind of thing.
Oh, give me a Build-A-Figure cyborg. That would have been.
Yeah, there you go. But there he is. Okay, looking. Again, this is the multiverse. This is the 6-inch, $20 figure you're going to find at Walmart, Target, all that type of stuff. So keep that in mind. Again, though, Hasbro knocks it out of the park at this price point and at this size scale.
Yeah, I mean,
for brick and mortar stores, unfortunately. So DC still is catching up in the toy world along with their cinematic world.
They need to do something fast because
I tell you what,
it's going to be Hasbro West in 5 years.
I mean, I will say this thing looks like it's got some nice sculpting done on it.
It looks nice, yeah. It's a great
really cool.
Except someone looks like he crumpled his butt or something like that.
Yeah. It kind of looks like foil, like he said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody did
a trash compactor. I haven't dented out.
Yeah, he needs to go to a body shop.
Hammers, yeah. I could just see a mechanic on his ass just his dent. Hold on there, buddy.
Can you buff this out?
Bang my ass.
Bang that ass. All right, so up next, another Walmart exclusive. No street date, no nothing on these, unfortunately, either. Hopefully they still come true, but this is the Young Justice Wonder Girl.
Did she get another box too?
No, thank God. I do like this. So we got from the Matty Collector website. We got Superboy. Wonder Girl here is great. And then obviously the old school Young Justice.
Wonder Girl. Now, Wonder Girl's Diana's little sister, right? Is that what's the story behind her?
Something like that.
Not was really. Sister.
Typically not.
Is this Katie Cassidy Wonder Girl?
Yeah, this is Katie. This is
Cassidy too. So.
Okay, so this is a different one. Okay,
This isn't Donna Troy.
No. Okay, that's who I was thinking.
That's the one you're thinking of.
She's a black hair one. She has a
okay. I got
the one that got killed in the Titans graduation cyborg Superman thing story arc.
Yeah.
But they
keep
back,
cool.
So they never die. They're always coming back.
Yeah, I know. They never kill them all.
No. But
she's also big. She looks
really good for a Mattel figure. I have to say.
She looks exactly that she'll fit into your Young Justice line if you bought like the Red Arrow, the Robin, and the Aqualad and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big Young Justice fan, not from the cartoon, but the original comic book from Todd Nut. I can't pronounce his last name. Nutchuck or something like that was the original artist.
Yeah.
But
that is really good.
If that's how his last name, forgive me, because it's
All right, from from Justice League, here is Queen Mera, Aquaman's wife. She is going to be an Amazon exclusive. She's part of the DC multiverse also.
See, once again, Mattel got me going with Wonder Girl, and I'm looking at this one. I'm like, meh. Again, breaking my heart because Amber Heard is a hottie, and this figure is not doing her any justice.
Well, I'm sure you'll get a figure art, so don't worry. So
yeah, I'll bet figure arts will get their hands on some of this
because they are doing the Justice League, so she might be a Tamashii Nation exclusive, web exclusive or something, but maybe not. I don't know. She does come with 2 accessory pieces of a pair of water effect hands. There you go. This picture doesn't look bad. I mean, this could be photoshopped or, everything else, but I still am not a fan of this, like, pinned hinge for the waist.
They could have done a better hinge for that, or at least cover it up. They could have put that hinge, and then they could have covered it up after the assembly or something.
Oh, what the mother... Well, look, there's all my pictures. There she is. Alrighty. Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
All right. Oh, there's her backside.
Not bad.
So, there you go. All right, moving into Storm Collectibles. This is Shao Kahn that's dropped at BBTS.
Another fucking company is going to make me broke. Another company is going to make me broke.
This is a 1/12 scale. This is a 6-inch figure. Probably it's going to be larger than 6-inch, but
it's
definitely into that line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
gotta be.
What BBTS has this going for roughly what 90, 95?
I thought it was 100 and something.
That's not bad for that size figure, and it comes with the throne as well.
Yes, it does. It comes with the throne.
Yeah, that's not bad for the price.
So
that's
you can
all
see
right.
it there. Not bad. The back of the throne. Got the nice Mortal Kombat emblem. Does come with his hammer.
You're right, James. $94.99. They got it.
It's not bad. I mean, normally their stuff is priced at what $49.99, and that's BBTS. I'm sure you could go overseas and get it a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet you could probably find it for less somewhere, but
oh yeah.
But that's actually not that bad because this guy's going to be a bigger figure. There's going to be more to this guy probably than your average Storm's collectible, I'm sure. You know.
Yeah, I mean, he's well detailed. He looks good.
Yeah,
I don't think he has a removable helmet.
That would be awesome if he did, though.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But you know what? I don't mind if the helmet doesn't remove to keep the mystique of his identity. You know.
Yeah.
So, which is, I mean, we all know what he looks like without the helmet. But still,
I saw Mortal Kombat 2 Annihilation. I saw it.
Yeah. But I still enjoy that movie. It's such a horrible movie.
Hey, James.
Yes.
Dom just messaged me. He wants to know if he can jump in. You want me to send him a link, or you can send him a link?
Oh, you can because I'm screen sharing.
All right, that's cool. I'll take care of it. Okay.
He messaged you, huh? Why doesn't no one message me? Just not a
I don't know.
Because you're busy hosting. That's why.
Busy. He didn't think he'd see his message. Probably. That's most likely why. But I mean, I'm not important. He don't care about me. He's like, Russ, this is me paying attention.
Russ, ain't paying
Russ, you're important, bro. You're important. You're
Russ,
Russ.
But there it is, the nice throne and everything else. I mean, this looks fantastic, and there's all the different little accessories.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to buy another one, buy two.
Wow.
And I want that throne so bad for my Thanos figure to sit on the throne.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
I need a throne that way, unless I can maybe get Crashbots Custom to make me something.
Ooh.
But
yeah, 'cause you need a futuristic kind of looking throne. Well, maybe
that's true too. But the skulls, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be like, just change it up a little bit. I don't know. I just really love the work on the throne. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Rebel Tech, giving us some Neon Genesis Evangelion. Nice. Do that out there. There we go.
Very nice.
Looking good.
I used to love that series when I was younger, man.
I love that series. Yeah, I loved it too, but it was complicated. But it's like I just had
very
to
complicated
time
but yeah,
to it to understand it.
Exactly. If you miss the episode, you're fucked. Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like it's a very saga heavy show.
Yeah.
And,
no, you're right. Definitely.
Very posable figures and all that. All right, into some Star Wars news. Entertainment Weekly. This is the August 18th to the 25th. August 25th? I don't know. Can't see that all the way. This is their Star Wars kind of special double issue. So not only that, though, you're going to get 128 films, including Blade Runner, 2049, Justice League, Thor, Ragnarok, and more. But we all know, we want to know, who is the last Jedi?
Luke is looking kind of sinister there.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Is he joining the dark side there? Oh,
he needs a breather. He needs There's got to be one scene, and it's not. I'm just bullshit. But he has a breathing apparatus, so he can go into the water. He comes up and he's like, "Oh, sorry." And then here's the other cover, which has Rey on it. Rey's courage is tested.
I gotta say, she is a cute little lady right there.
Yes, she is.
But she could be my daughter, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
the I think she's like 23 or something like that. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Do you guys collect any of the outside toy stuff, let's say the magazine here or anything like that, or events like this, like Star Wars?
Yes and no. Not for Star Wars. I like Entertainment Magazine, but I do collect certain covers. Like if it's let's say for instance, a Justice League special issue or something like that, I'll get that one.
Or a tribute special.
Yeah, something like that. I got the Leia. I got the Leia tribute, and but for most parts, I really don't get magazines like that unless I'm a fanatic. And I love Star Wars, but I'm not a fanatic. I'm gonna buy every printed article that comes out or whatever. I'm more like props, accessories, and shit like that for my Star Wars.
Cool. What was the rest of you guys?
Anna gets that shit. She all buys all that stuff.
Sound like I'm there.
I like Star Wars, but I'm nowhere near like she is. I mean, I'm not as fanatical as she is about it. She's crazy. She likes to get, like I'm gonna say, she likes to get figures of the minor, like the weird background characters.
Yeah, the obscure characters.
Yeah, that's what she.
All the aliens and all that type of stuff.
Right.
Like a less version of R2-D2.
That kind of crazy shit. And she's like all excited about finding this guy. I'm like, who the fuck is that? He
was in the movie for like 5 seconds. Yeah. Got a figure.
Yeah.
They need that. So they need a Deadpool Star Wars crossover.
Wow.
And then Anna would be set.
She'd be in heaven, dude. Fucking Deadpool.
Deadpool is Han Solo. Cable as his Chewie. There we go.
Oh man.
Instead of the Millennium Falcon, it's the Gray Malkin.
I have to send you a picture of when I go back in my office. I have a picture of actually a Cable figure with Chewbacca's body on it. Like Cable looked like he's dressed up for they did it for fun for Halloween. Got him a little I put Cable's head on the Chewbacca body, and he has like a little jack-o'-lantern bucket holding his hands on it. So I have to show you guys that picture when you get a chance.
I kind of like it. Look, there's actually photographic proof that Finn is in fact going to have some part in this movie.
Yeah, he's
alive. He's alive. Right.
He's not laying on his back. So we got Finn and we got Rose here.
Oh man, that's wonderful.
Well, they kind of give it away. They kind of have given it away. What they showed him in his First Order disguise figure.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I couldn't say shit because I really knew he was gonna have more of a prominent role. But I couldn't say shit about it. But yeah. So we'll see.
That's cool.
He's what are these guys? Praetorian guards for Snoke. Yeah. So think of the Royal Emperor's.
But
I like.
Looks like they're armored up.
Yeah, I like how they look like futuristic samurai armor.
Yeah, they look like they belong in Tron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And here's Chewbacca with the little Porg, which we saw the toys last week, but I thought it was pink. So yeah, he's got his sidekick there. So, cool.
And Chewie got somebody he can talk shit to now.
Yeah.
It would be great if he had like this great like British accent, like shut your whining. Wookie.
Oh man. It'd be awesome.
Voice by
Seth MacFarlane. They should get him to do it.
There you go. I was thinking Anthony Hopkins.
Even better.
He's already done Last Jedi.
Yeah.
So here's Kylo Ren's is TIE Silencer, I believe it's called. We saw the UPC codes and such, and one of them was for the TIE Silencer, which is Kylo Ren's new vehicle. So that's what it looks like.
That thing looks pretty cool, actually.
It's like an interceptor slash. This looks like a modified interceptor to me.
Yeah.
What were those fighters that the droids used to use? They used during the Clone Wars.
Vulture droids.
That's kind of the vulture. That's what sort of looks like a vulture a little bit to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'd be cool if the wings actually would go.
Yeah.
But yep, there he is.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Look like that little bratty bitch gets a cool ship. God damn.
Bratty bitch. You don't know this.
See you through a temper tantrum, and Snoke's like, "Shut the fuck up!" Here,
It's like, what's wrong, Kylo?
really.
You gotta pick me up. My controls don't work anymore. What were you pissed off now? Come on. The sun was red and it just ticked me off.
Keep your lightsaber sheathed, motherfucker, down.
That's it, Kylo. You need to go to Anger Mandarin classes.
There you go.
I know I told you to use your anger for the dark side, but fuck it, you need to calm down.
You need to cap it though. You've already gone as far as you need to go.
Right?
So this was announced on. Oh, I forgot the website now. I have it. Action Temple Jedi Action Temple. It's on my Instagram, and I put it in the ROC Facebook group. But you go to TJ Maxx, you can find the B-Wing Fighter, which was a Kmart exclusive. It's got the old school Kenner packaging for $16.99.
That's crazy, man.
You might check maybe Marshalls and Ross and other stores, much like TJ Maxx. Maybe you'll find them there too. But there you go.
Damn.
All right.
That would actually be pretty cool. She'd fucking love that.
Some other stuff. These are just pictures of the toys, kind of what we saw last week, but here they are. Force Friday's coming up, and it's gonna be great. I'm actually excited for Force Friday. I mean, I got to see some of the 6-inch Black Series, which we'll see here in a second, but not bad.
You know what? I'll be excited.
Yeah,
they're
not bad.
Stores actually have some shit out on Force Friday.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And some of this stuff can be found at Kmart. Kmart has there's been reports that Kmart has the 2-packs that have the new Last Jedi packaging, art, and all that type of stuff, and some other vehicles also there. There's Kylo Ren's silencer, and then it's all about this communicator, Force Link, and stuff. And we're looking at the Resistance Ski Speeder with Captain Poe Dameron. I miss the days of the blow-away wings like the TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are kind of fun. All right, here's a new A-Wing, which I don't know if this is exactly the same as what we got with Hera in the Rebels. I don't know. At least they're going away from the Nerf gimmick. Thank God. I wasn't a fan of that whole got to put the Nerf with the Rogue One vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
That's
The
pretty,
Resistance pilot.
pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Don't forget to wear your Force Link communicator to activate figure and vehicle sounds.
Boy.
Yeah.
Gimmicks. I love it.
It'll go swoosh for you without you having to go swoosh. I want an R-rated version. Like, dive, motherfucker, dive! There's some TIE fighters on your ass!
Samuel L. Jackson needs a voice pull.
There you go.
That would be perfect.
Straight up, I'm
these motherfucking droids on this.
God. Okay, up next is the Porg. Nice little plushy, animated stuffed animal. 3 batteries, and you can touch his little belly, and it makes sounds and a whole bunch of other stuff. They just look so pitiful. I'm sorry. Any other type of emotion. I don't know anything about the character, but
I know.
They just look so depressed. It's like natural looking of depression. Like they're like my teenage daughter. God damn.
Oh man.
Oh,
all right, so here's some of the Force Friday stuff. We have Luke Skywalker, Jedi Master. So there you go.
I really want this figure badly.
If you missed out on the San Diego Comic-Con version, you're still in luck. So there he is.
Darius, now that I have you here, you can ask some questions for me about that.
Sure.
Does he not have a lightsaber?
No, he doesn't. He has a staff.
Are they giving? I wonder if they're giving something away on that.
He doesn't have his lightsaber. If you guys remember, he came back. Ray had her lightsaber and gave it to him. So
his green one.
Yeah, he left that one.
Well, that's a good question. We don't know where the green one is.
Dude.
So,
I don't know. Maybe we'll pop up.
He didn't pick it up at the end of Return of the Jedi.
I know.
About the Death Star.
You know what
he
they're
lost.
gonna do?
Yeah, he lost it in the Death Star too. So he lost.
No, wait a minute, no. Because
But he
at the
got
end
it,
of
yeah, he
Return of
had
the
it back,
Jedi, it's
yeah.
clipped to his
It was
belt.
because of his belt. Well, of course, you know that's
Oh, yeah,
that's
it
some of their
was.
mistakes.
So I think well, I wonder. Here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna put him. They're gonna put this out, and then later on, and down after the movie's out and everything, and we see that he has his lightsaber in the movie. Then they're
They're
gonna
gonna release.
they're gonna put,
There's
they'll do
another
another one with a
version
lightsaber.
with the lightsaber in a different color than this one right there, because he has a dark outfit that I've seen
Yeah.
that they're gonna release as a figure form. So that's I think will have the lightsaber.
Wait, so he's gonna have a darker outfit? It's gonna be black?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I want to see a Sith.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that would be
Shattered glass Luke.
Shattered glass.
There we go. Bring him in full circle. All right, so here's Finn in his First Order disguise. Rocking that riot. Okay, traitor. But there he is. Hopefully it won't be a peg warmer. Sit there.
Nah, he's gonna be a pig warmer. I can see it.
We got Rey in Jedi training. Longer hair. She comes with is that a purple lightsaber? Yeah,
no, that's her. Well, that looks like a lightsaber, but it could be purple.
It looks. I don't know. Maybe I'm colorblind. I don't know. That looks purple to me, but maybe it's not. She comes with her gun and she comes with her staff.
It could be. It's you know what? It's the blue transparent. It looks purple.
Yeah. Sometimes it looks purple.
Yeah.
Why does she look like Arya Stark?
Who?
She looks like Arya. You said.
Yeah.
She should be so damn lucky. Arya's a badass, dude. If she's
Oh,
anything
man,
like Arya
that's-
Stark, she's fucking dangerous. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That last week Game of Thrones episode. Oh my goodness, that was so cool.
Yeah. No. She. I guess what you're saying. There's a little. I can see where she looks like her a little bit, but I don't know.
But looks good. I mean, how many of you guys are going to go out on Force Friday?
I'm going to try to. I'm going to hopefully I find some stores that have some shit around here. But I'm going to try to hit some, yeah.
How's the rest of you guys?
I don't need to.
Elitist.
Mr. Hasbro. Okay,
Hasbro has that shit delivered straight to
Snap my fingers and send that shit to me.
Force Friday happens at my house.
Damn right. That's someone that wasn't taking the day off and driving to Darius. Go ahead, Darius. Get my shit. Let's go.
Straight to my doorstep.
We got a new Kylo Ren unmasked with a different outfit. Unfortunately, it's a plastic cape.
Yeah.
Drapes over.
So let me ask you guys this. Do you think we're pretty much done seeing him in the mask now?
Probably.
Means he's not gonna
Yes.
have a mask
Maybe a
anymore.
few scenes he'll have it, but I think he's gonna be totally without it now in this episode, in this movie.
Yeah,
He's rocking the scar. We have to see
Yeah.
the scar.
You see the scar.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Just,
You know what I keep
How
saying
we-
about this? You know, since we're mentioning Game of Thrones, his outfit looks like he's a part of the Night's Watchman with that new outfit. He has.
Yeah.
I know.
And I don't know if they're trying to make it more like a knight's outfit, like a without the armor, because it kind of looks like a tunic. His tunic looks more very like that. So, well, that's my 2 cents.
He's a squire.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, he does. I mean, I don't know. Who has the properties for Game of Thrones?
Nobody really. Is any? I know McFarlane Toys does some.
Funko.
Funko does some.
Yeah.
It's just one of these licenses that everybody has a piece of the pie on that thing. So
All right.
it just depends.
That's fucking cool though. He's
All right, so
I
here's
like it better
another
when I
rumor
have
that's been going around. I don't buy into it, but this is GameStop's kind of listing for all of their stuff for Force Friday.
yeah.
And people have looked down here and it says the Star Wars Black Series Episode 8, which is The Last Jedi, Victor 2 with Throne. So everyone is, and this is rumor, saying that Snoke's name is Victor. They're thinking that it's Victor and all this stuff. Not just it's a placeholder for something, but they're talking about that his name is Victor. It's like, what is the Lone Ranger's cousin's horse's name? Victor.
Yeah,
it's not.
Really? No,
I don't think
it's a placeholder name.
I mean, come on. Up here says R&M Poopy Butthole. I mean, I'm sure that's legit, but
that's Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I know. But I like that name. I just like the Poopy Butthole. I had to say it. It just rolls off the tongue.
That's great.
But the whole Victor thing, I don't know. I don't.
No,
There's people speculating the rumor and trying to get all this crap. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that one. Say no.
And if you want
it's
anything to do with Star
it's,
Wars,
you know,
listen to Nerd Rage. Bobby, Adam, and Joe. They go over a lot of Star Wars. I mean,
yeah,
some of the stuff they go over, I think, would be better than what we actually get at times. Yeah. Okay, so we're going into Transformer news. Transformers last night, we find out that the digital HD will be released on September 12th, and the Blu-ray will be released on September 26th. So it can't come any sooner. There we go.
You know what really kills me is I haven't even seen this movie yet, and I know how bad everyone's told me it is, and I still got to buy this fucking Blu-ray.
You know, I haven't
I've got
watched
every
it.
other one. I got to buy it.
I haven't watched it yet because I pure fact I
You
was
haven't?
nope. And
Wow,
and
haven't
I
either,
was
but-
gonna because see what they normally do, they do like private screenings for Hasbro employees, but that's all in Rhode Island. So I missed that screening that they had. So but yeah, I'm gonna rent it. I'm gonna rent it digitally, bash it, and never look at it again. And pray to God that the next Bumblebee movie that come out will be better than this atrocity. So
John Cena.
yeah, but you know, listen, people talking about John Cena, like, oh my gosh, he's gonna destroy this franchise. But John Cena is a very good actor. He got some good comedic chops as well.
He can be if he's written, if he's got
written well,
well,
which is true. So I hope whoever is writing this movie knows what to do with John Cena. So
I just want to this Sunday. Can the champion regain his title? Find out when John Cena takes on the Undertaker. No,
oh, I love that prank call. That is one of the best prank calls.
Would you like to subscribe? No, we don't want wrestling here. No. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah.
But I'm gonna end up last. I mean, throwing down the $20 or something bucks on this fucking TV, this Blu-ray. I mean,
oh, I will too. But I mean, I did see it. Did I enjoy it? I enjoyed Age of Extinction more.
Yeah.
This made me think that wow, they really don't care as much as I thought they did. I mean,
see, that's funny. You're like, I've heard everyone has said the same thing you just said, literally, just in different ways. That this movie was the one that they literally said, we don't give a fuck about the story. We don't give a fuck about the, we don't care. We're just throwing a bunch of big robots in, lots of explosions, and we just don't care about loose ends.
Yeah, and it's just
exactly what it is because it's the last movie, and they want to, they had to wrap it up, contract negotiation, wrap it up, So let's just throw this piece of shit out, get it done with. Let's move on, and now we can actually finally reboot this movie, reboot the franchise, and start the full Hasbro cinematic universe. So,
and I get the fact that the previous Bayformer movies have the same type of blueprint, but this one was just a little bit too much. I don't really care to know where Sam is, me either. Being dead or whatever, but just the plot holes of like where's the seed? The seed's still there. We didn't anything from Age of Extinction and going into this. It's like, okay, why are the Dinobots small? Why is this here? Why is that there? Why is this here? Why are they? And the big FU is having, and I forgot his name, the dude who played the head guy, corporate guy in Age of Extinction. Which,
was it John Malkovich?
No.
Sorry. No. Was it Kelsey Grammer? No, that was
the other guy.
Kelsey was
Stevie. Was Stanley Tucci? Wasn't that?
Yes, that one. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Having him play Merlin in last night was just like, really? He wanted to come back and play.
Wait. Stanley Tucci was Merlin?
Yes, he comes back and he plays freaking Merlin. It's like, really? This is like, come on.
I'm probably gonna have to be high when I watch this movie.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what? I
we
might
have
have to. I might have to.
Optimus Prime wet ones, just in case that you do like it so much that you know, a little bit of a cleanup for yourself. These are Universal wet ones that have Optimus on the cover. It's a Wetlock Seal Fresh Scent, $3.29.
How fucking appropriate! Oh god.
Honey, where's my wet one?
Shit, dude.
Optimus, light or dark.
Throwing
One
this.
shall
They're
stand,
throwing
one
this
shall
shit.
fall, definitely. In that age.
Oh,
But
wow.
all right, so here we go. Transformers Legends. These are done by Takara. They have announced that they are canceling some of these reissues that were announced a while back, and some of them include Jetfire, Fortress Maximus, not Windblade. Windblade's still coming, but
Yeah, of course
the
she is.
Chrome Dome was also canceled. It just didn't make sense, I guess, and it's true. I mean, there's still a ton of the Takara Fort Maxes out there, even the Hasbro one. So, and then the Jetfire we just got in the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, also with all that type of stuff. So,
So I mean, you can't knock their paint skills on this. It looks good.
No,
that Megatron looks beautiful. I may have to swap. I might have to make a swap.
I'm not sure if they canceled the Megatron either, but I know that they canceled some of those. But on the brighter side, they are re-releasing Metroplex,
which is that's a smart move. That that will sell.
Yeah,
that's going to sell more Triptychons, and as well, people who missed out on Metroplex the first time, now they want to have a matching set. And you're going to go grab them.
Yeah.
Now this is different as far as what we got previously. You got the red accent pieces here on the feet and on the hips. You got some differences there. Also, he does come with the two guns, much like the Hong Kong exclusive / San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Looks good.
It's
I'm not sure if he has the electronics. I'm assuming he does.
Should be the same. It should be the same thing. The electronics should be still there, because the original one had electronics that he can talk and everything.
Yeah.
Voice commands.
He's the call of the last prime.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to switch my Comic-Con version of this.
I don't remember.
But it looks it's beautiful. It's a beautiful looking. They did a great job, But I'm happy with my Comic-Con version.
Did this guy have ankle tilt or anything?
The who? Yes, he has a scamper.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean an ankle tilt?
Like did he have an ankle tilt? Did he have?
Not really. You can finagle it to do it kind of an ankle tilt, but not.
Yeah, these plug into the ramp because you unplug them for his base mode / battle mode. All that.
But you can always get upgrade kits. They have upgrade kits if you want an ankle tilt for it. I saw Perfect Effects had something like that.
They need to redo the ratchets and the hips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it looks good. He's on pre-order. You can pre-order him at BBTS and other websites, but BBTS has him for like $230. Yeah, he's a little expensive. But again, this is Takara, so Takara,
it's always
Triptychon is kind of up there in the price also. I think it's $230, maybe it's $240. I don't know. Battle mode, battle station mode, city mode. I love that art.
Yeah.
Fist bump. Fist bump.
They couldn't hide it any better.
I swear that's what he's doing. He's like, everyone get in the ramp, fist pump before you go in. All right, cool. Boom. Boom. And there's Scamper. Not really see any difference there.
Not much difference. No.
All right, here's the Takara version of Triptychon. These are just pictures, nothing up close or anything. I don't really see a difference.
I don't see a difference either.
Nope. So, except for the box.
I think the Hasbro one nailed it with the paint. So,
yep.
So I don't think there's much difference you can do.
Danger! Please don't touch. Yeah, because you got it. What? 10 feet up.
Right.
But yeah, I don't see any difference at all with it.
No.
But
I don't know.
All right, moving into some more Takara Legends. We have Overlord here. Looking good.
See,
What?
I want this one more than the Hasbro version because it comes with extra stuff and the paint is phenomenal.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna wait because I can get him now, the Hasbro version, but I'm just gonna call the Agent H and the Rising Sun to hook me up. Because I want this figure so bad.
He does
Agent
come
T,
with the
Agent
two.
Takara. Okay, and give him a call.
He does come with the two Godmasters.
Right,
Or
exactly.
two
I want the Godmaster so bad.
Lady Mega and Lord Giga.
Yeah, because the Hasbro version is nice, but it doesn't feel complete without him. You know.
Yeah, and they're really nicely painted. At least
Yes,
they
very.
give you the look of what the originals look like, which is cool.
I
And
wish
they
they
also
could
serve a
still-
purpose as different
Yeah.
face sculpts.
I wish they kind of concealed the screw a little bit better, but again, you know, I probably won't have them in robot mode that much anyway.
Yeah,
So
that's across the board from even G1, so I'm fine with it.
You know what I can do? I can always just get color screws and put it in there and replace it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that you get two different head sculpts. Wake up, who's sleeping? Jesus Christ.
Guess. I'll give you one guess.
Man.
How's it going, Charles?
I'm gonna wake up, Chuck.
Charles. Wake up, Xavier.
I think it's cool how they're doubling up, like you said, James, as like different faces for so you're able to like swap out.
Yeah, I think that's a very ingenious concept to do because since they don't have the Power Master counterpart, that is a very smart idea.
Sure.
I absolutely love the vehicle modes.
Yes, great view.
Very reminiscent, especially.
You know, it's like even though it's just a retool of Sky Shadow.
Yep.
I mean, it's beautiful retooling, great retooling. You know,
I still think Sky Shadow looks better, but
I do too.
Out of the park.
Yeah,
Sky Shadow is fucking awesome.
Sky Shadow is perfect. You know.
Yeah. It's like one of my favorite Hasbro figures that I've gotten in a long time. All right, man. That's great.
Yeah,
you can do the combine mode with both vehicles, which is cool.
Yeah,
base mode,
cool.
Which obviously, again, this is the Sky Shadow mode, so we already know all the little bits and pieces. But the coloring is spot on. Everything. This is a more darker color than we got with the Hasbro, which we'll see comparisons here.
You see, yeah, man. Yeah,
this is more cartoon. This is more toy accurate.
Yeah, I never really had the toy version of Overlord, but I watched the cartoon with him in it, which that's why I want this one because that's more my better representation of him, and he's more complete. You know.
Yeah.
I would like from to have
Takara would definitely.
Yeah. I would like from that. Wish they gave him a sword, but you know I can't be too picky. So, but I can always get a sword for him.
Yeah, you can see the little accent pieces that you get with the Takara on the tank compared to the one with Hasbro and all that. So
that's what I like about Takara. It's the little things they like to add. You know, I mean, you have to separate, you know, from both companies, but it's these little finesse touches that they do, which that's why I enjoy them so much.
And there they are compared to each other with base mode. Not too bad.
Yeah, I need to get the Legends version.
Yeah. And then here's the Legends Blitzwing.
I see. That's another one. I'm kind of torn because I like my Blitzwing I have.
Yeah.
Because I had the toy version of it, so that works for me. But again, this one I like it because they don't have decals on this, and it's a better paint job.
Yeah.
Because I hate to say it that the decals that they put on the Blitzwing and the Hasbro version was kind of sloppy. So I had to wait for Reaper labels to come up with a version so I can, you know, decal it. But look at that color, man. See, I have to get him. Fuck.
Yeah.
Um,
And he does come with his.
What the hell is that thing?
it's
an elephant.
I forgot what's his name though. Shit.
Yeah, I remember what's it like? That's an elephant.
It's a mastodon. Come on,
It's a
mastodon. Sure. A little tiny robot mastodon.
Power Rangers, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what it looks like. Reminds me of too.
Yeah.
Turns into a little tank.
Oh, pretty cool. Okay. All right, that's not bad.
Yeah. And a tank and a gun.
So here is Hasbro with the.
It's like fucking night and day when you put them together, man.
It is, but they could have made this look a little better. I mean,
couldn't they put them to like again? Who? This is another thing we talked about this before. Again, who do they have for these displays? If you're gonna put somebody to take a photo and display it, make sure they know how to transform the goddamn transformer. Look at him.
The Takara is nice. I'm not going to deny that. But the Hasbro isn't that bad either, though.
It's not bad either, but it's like night and day. Is total night and day, depending on which one you like, the toy version or a cartoon version. But again, get it right. Fix the flap in the bottom.
Like here, they didn't even put the flap down. It
exactly.
looks like, let's just do that. Let's do this.
Like, you know why?
Just call it a day. It's just disgruntled.
Because this is more about promoting the Takara one anyway.
Yeah, no.
They don't give a shit about the Hasbro one.
It's just funny. It's just like, let's show more of the kibble on the Hasbro, and let's just do a nice panned out kind of elongated picture.
It's the same damn figure too. It's the same fucking figure, but he just like to make it look worse. It's like,
yeah. It's like, let's make it way to make ours look better.
All right, moving into the clone bots or the Autobot clones, we have Cloud Raker and Fastlane.
I can't wait for that one. Yeah.
So the only way to get the Hasbro versions was you had to get the
sets,
the Velocitron set, and then you had to get the 2-pack Walgreens exclusive set or something like that to actually.
Yeah, screw that. I'm just gonna get it to work like this.
So vehicle modes, and I mean these are just spot on G1. They just have better articulation.
Yeah.
This, wow.
They do look a lot like the ones I remember.
But I liked them when I was a kid. I had both. I had an Autobot ones and a Decepticon one. I want them to release the Decepticons one. They haven't mentioned it yet, but I think I want a double pack. They got to do a double pack of Wingspan and Pounce.
Oh, they will. Do that. All right, here's the little comparison between the two. Hasbro on the top, and then we have the Takara on the bottom there.
Yeah.
So I have to go look at my originals. I don't remember the chess pieces being that pink, or maybe I need to go watch Headmasters again and see.
I think maybe Headmasters, but definitely I had the toy version, so mine was definitely that red.
Yeah.
But
I think I like the red better.
Yeah, the red looks better.
Better. Yeah, it pops a little better.
Because it looks like it's more of a fuchsia color for the Legends version.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so. But hey, it's better to get them 2 in 1 than finding them separate. And
yeah, definitely. I mean, especially that Velocitron set's going for what, $150, unless you can find it at a Toys R Us.
So I'm just gonna bite the bullet and just I don't mind the color difference. And I'll just get it.
Yeah, it looks good. All right, so if you're in Japan and you go to 7-Eleven, you have a chance to get yourself an MP11 or MP7. Actually,
this mole will never die.
So there it is. This is just a sample of the packaging. Just picture yourself getting a Slurpee or a Big Gulp at 7-Eleven. You see this up on the counter, and you know MP10. The box is not small, especially the Takara version. So just walking out with this big thing.
This comes with the trailer, or if it's just the
yeah, it comes with the trailer. It comes with everything that we got with MP10, and even a new Matrix. And just picture, and you gave your receipt to like your girlfriend wants to see. Oh, would you buy 7-Eleven? What the frick did you buy at 7-Eleven? That's like $200. What the hell? It's like.
If anybody couldn't get an Ultra Magnus, all you gotta do is just get this one and put an Autobot sticker on his 7-Eleven sticker. You'll be good.
I'm gonna agree with Frank on this one. This mold is the whore. Yeah, it's been around the block.
It is never going to go away. I mean,
Imagine Takara.
I appreciate this mold. It's a great figure, but let's give us something new, guys. You know,
Takara's a pimp, and this is his
yeah.
favorite girl.
That's what's pour that figure till it dies.
Takara needs to team up with IKEA and do a transformable D-top as a figure, not as a real thing. But since now, I think that would be kind of cool. That'd be hilarious. But here is the new Target Master Hot Rod. Exactly kind of what we talked about last week. We're getting the same looking, tweaked as far as the color deco, but of Offshoot, which is what his Target Master was. What, Recoil, I think?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
no,
like
it
so.
was something else. I forget what it was.
Recoil?
I think it was Recoil.
I thought it was. I don't know.
And he's got a different paint scheme for Hot Rod. So,
Mr.
but
Tight
same
Pants.
mold and everything. So there you go.
I'm waiting for that Shadow Glass version to come out. That's what I want.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I can pass
swear.
on this one because I really don't need. I mean, the paint is nice, but I have enough of these little Target Masters dudes to put them.
They're
on
only
a
like
lot
two
of
molds that we get. It's this one and the Nightstick.
Nightstick one. So yeah,
I think.
So I have because he came. This version came with the original masterpiece Rodimus Prime, so I already have that. So I really don't need to get
the
another
Hasbro version.
Yeah, so I'm happy with it. I'm happy, so I can pass on this.
So there's a little comparison with MP28 with MP40 Headmaster gimmick. Everything else is the same. Nothing's been tweaked, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like it's been tweaked now. Guns have been changed. He's got the one gun that's now red.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got more paint in some areas.
It's
though.
more paint. They changed the
Rodimus Prime colors.
Yeah, the engine section is different because the engine couldn't fit. The original engine would not fit the Target Master, so they had to change that to so they could fix it on there. But I think that's the only changes that they made.
Yeah, and then this is all one color now.
Yeah,
for the spoiler, and they got the yellow. You got the orange feet or the orange bits on the back here. So a little bit of change, but again, I don't know if it's worth it. There's offshoot. Oh, they're calling it Fireball.
Fireball now?
I don't know what it is. Is it Fireball? Fire's ball? Who knows?
They basically using the same headmaster that they did for what's his name? The repaint of Inferno. They did. I can't remember. I don't remember the character's name, but he had a Target Master as well. I figured they used the same one.
Fucking,
yeah.
What's his name now?
Artfire, is that his name?
Artfire, yeah.
I didn't know if they're using the same Target Master as was on Artfire.
No, I think it's like Nightstick.
Okay. It's always new.
I think it's Nightstick, but I don't know. I have to go look. We have Cogman here. Going into some movie stuff, I'm just looking at Cogman, who is another Headmaster, Titan Master, or Headmaster, what you want to call him. Much like Decepticon Nitro. There he is. He's a deluxe size figure. Comes with a sword. Not a bad looking vehicle mode, especially for a retail figure. That's around the $14 to $20 range, depending where you go.
Yeah.
You can store the sword underneath.
It looks not bad for. I like it. That's the only thing I like about the last night is the design of this figure.
It's not too bad.
And you
can open it up. You can drive. You can use a 2-seater, so you can have a date. Cool.
So yeah, I mean it's a very nice, detailed, and complete figure for what it is.
Yeah.
So I got to give him credit for that. You know, I wish a lot of the other last night stuff could be like that, but. Oh well.
Yeah. What do you think, Charles? You gonna buy this?
Probably not.
Probably not. I'm here. How many cups of sugar does it take to get to the moon? So here is the Headmaster gimmick.
Do you think that's interesting that they decided to actually? I mean, because we're just out of they're coming out of the headmasters or Titan Masters, whatever you want to call them, right?
Yeah.
But then they actually took a character from the movie line and said, "Let's make it." Was he a headmaster in the movie?
No.
No.
Oh.
Okay, so it's interesting that they decided to do that. I don't remember them doing that too often. Usually, the movie line was separate from whatever whatever generation line was going on at the time.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that they decided to do that now. I'm a little surprised. I think it's kind of cool that let's just go ahead and put the Titans Return gimmick into the movie line now too.
It's
So,
nice that you get this body though that you could use if you got
Yeah.
Masters. I mean,
sure, absolutely.
once that Siege on Cybertron comes out, because it comes with a Thunderwing head, I'm gonna put that on Decepticon Nitro, and there I got a Thunderwing.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
that's
recycle him a little bit, but here he is, he's Thunderwing.
and
So.
that Nitro figure looks pretty cool actually. That's a decent job with that.
Yeah.
So,
But you can open up his chest to see the inner workings, Cogman, belly button. That
look at my insides.
look at
Like,
me.
my belly button looks like Galvatron's chest.
Yeah, I am Galvatron.
Yeah.
Actually, looks like somebody's face is on his chest.
I know, right? Great.
Yeah.
See the eyes in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't.
So I got the O face.
His crotch looks like
Somebody's O face.
Hey, what's going on there? All right, so into some third-party stuff. We got Perfect Effect here. If you decided to
so bad
get the San Diego Comic-Con skateboard exclusive, you can use this figure with it to give yourself whether you want a Nemesis or a Nucleon Quest convoy, but it fits with that as far as the coloring is concerned.
Yeah.
We've already seen the Perfect Effect version for Power Master Optimus Prime or Jinrai.
I will just get it separately, but I'm not going to get that primitive skateboard set for it. I just like it plain, just as a Nemesis Prime. It looks perfect, and I love those hands.
I love the hands, but I do love the fact that they had that in mind.
The helmet,
that other thing with the gold accent.
Yeah, which is smart. Really smart. Smart. I like how
combined. Yeah. So there it is.
It looks good though. It does look good.
It does look good. It complements it really nicely.
Yeah.
It's the crappy old Power Master Optimus Prime mold, but it's still it pops. It looks way better.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely get it if I had this mold. I checked out. I'm like, I don't think about that. But yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
All right, up next, Perfect Effect is also doing their Perfect Beast. This is their Transmetal 2 Megatron, the Dragon. This will go with a nice Beast Guerrera, which is Transmetal 2 Optimus Prime. So I'm looking forward to that.
Shoot. I got to check on my dogs real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Sticking with the Nemesis theme, we have Make Toys' Power or their Nemesis Prime.
Yeah, this is across dimension.
Yes.
Line, so
the one gripe though is it's not very big. I mean, you can see there.
See, I'm glad you said that because that's my big gripe too. Is it's not tall enough. It's not big enough. You know.
Yeah, it doesn't look as there's Striker Noir next to it right there, and Striker Noir comes up to his chest.
Yeah, that's
kind of small.
Yeah,
and there you can see with Rioter and Striker Manus.
Mm-hmm. And when he's in his alt, the truck is like the size of like a Legends class figure.
Well, and here's the normal non-powered up version. He's the Legends class.
Yeah, that's terrible. I was like, what the hell? I was so. Oh man.
There's the Power Master, God Master next to Jinrai. So they're about the same size.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a little bit on the smaller side. This is at TF Nation. This is Fans Hobbies Super Jinrai. So just a leak here, and I'm sure there's gonna be more picks because it's going on. Everything. So All right, so we have G Creations, IDW, Megatron. Their bomber Megatron.
He looks
Good.
cool.
Yep.
He does look awesome.
Comes with a stand.
Damn.
You do the Iron Man pose.
Of course. Yeah, look at me. I look heroic.
There's
And
the
I'm
bomber. Just
Fucking
need to paint that
awesome.
Joker
I like.
smile here.
Does that stand come with it, James?
Yes.
Ah, that is so cool, man. That finished the piece off for me right there.
Oh yeah.
Display so nice.
World's finest Batman, Superman, Joker smile. You ever seen that episode, the movie? Oh, I love it. When he takes that bomber out. He Charlie spray paints the teeth on there, so it's a world's finest. But that's what I don't know. I can't mind, but it does look good. I mean, here it is next to the actual IDW stealth bomber
Yeah.
by Don Figueroa.
I can see a lot of the cues, but it's this stuff isn't quite where it is on the IDW picture proportionately, but you can see they get a lot of the cues though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but look how big look how long his shins are.
Oh, on the IDW?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He's actually better proportioned on the figure, I think, than he is in the IDW.
Yeah, especially that
Yes.
image.
Yeah.
But it would be great if Wei Zhang could upscale that deluxe Hasbro version. I would like to see what they could do with that. Because I think that was a perfect mold. It's just too damn
It was just
small.
too small. Yeah.
Should have been ultra class.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's Unique Toys as Combaticons. So just
look. It's my Swindle.
there you go.
Already, third party. Okay.
There's Swindle and Little Brawl.
Little Brawl.
But this is just what I wanted to look at. Their combined mode. So you got them in their vehicle modes and they just plug into the feet. Got the ankle tilt. Back of it.
And is this Zeta Toys who makes this?
No, this is Unique.
Oh, Unique? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with them.
Yeah, you need
Can't go wrong with them.
This is what I was getting mocked for because I said I'm gonna buy the Swindle, and everyone was like, "Just the Swindle?" Yup, that's it. Because I don't give a shit.
I mean,
Combaticons.
It's a pretty big leg.
I like the Combaticons, but I might get them separately. But yeah, I'm a guy. I'm like with you, Russ. I might probably get him, Swindle, and maybe Onslaught because those are my two favorite Combaticons.
Swindle's just my
You know
favorite.
what, Little Brawl?
Maybe Little Brawl because he's little. You know.
Yeah.
Little Brawl.
Little Brawl. He'd be my little scrapper, you know.
There you go.
But,
Up next is Giga Power. They're still going. They're just taking their sweet ass time. So we have Sludge here.
by the time they're done, it'll be extinct for real.
Yes.
We're gonna have the Hasbro, Dinobots. We're gonna have all that, but they're gonna still be working. We're coming out with Sludge, so they're still working on it. So if you do have Gutter and Grasser, they're Snarl and Slag. You're getting a team someday. We've seen renders. We've seen a lot of stuff with their Grimlock and especially their Swoop. But I think Sludge here is the next one. I got out of that. I got rid of mine too. I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm tired.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I got rid of mine. I kept the Hasbro's Masterpiece Grimlock. I may go and get the Fans Toys ones now, aftermarket maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And then I'm gonna get the Hasbro's Combiner set of the Dinobots.
Actually, I'm still waiting, but I think they're in league with Gigapower here, but I want Perfect Fusion. I think that's what they are.
Yeah.
The Cesium. I want to see that Cesium.
Yeah, it looks phenomenal, but I want to see how they're gonna pull that shit off. So
yep.
So
we'll see.
Listen to the engineer say, "I want to see how they're gonna pull that shit off." Right?
Okay, everyone, get in here. We need to focus on this. Let me write this on the board. How are we gonna get this shit done? That's what this is called. And let's start brainstorming. All right, up next is Wei Zhang's Iron Hide. This is their upscaled masterpiece.
Shout out to Wei Jing for upscaling their design packaging because I like this packaging. before you just
Simple,
got the
but
plain
it
box, but now it's I like this. This is
That's right. I forgot that they took the hip panels. They took the panels
they took the hip
off
panels
the
off.
hips.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
So there is, compared to the original master, the little Ironhide, little masterpiece Ironhide. Lake Colubrans, kids, you're so small. Now get in my belly. But,
he's a little chunky there.
the one thing they could have done was, what happened to the bumper?
Yeah, is they. You know what they look like? They did it. It's oversized, so they oversized everything. Now everything doesn't need to be oversized. Look at his crotch panel, man.
Diaper.
My God.
I wish that you didn't see this stuff, though.
Yeah, well, it's a KO. What do you expect? It's a good KO, but my issue is like, I have nothing against people who likes oversized Transformers, but like, does Ironhide really warrant an oversized figure?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking for myself because I think the car size is fine.
Yeah,
for what it is.
I've got Ratchet, and I like
I think they're scaled right. And now, why do you need a bigger Ironhide? I mean, he's a fucking little minivan. He's not a fucking.
Yeah.
It's not a
anyway.
Or whatever that thing is. From the movie, but he does look good.
Yeah, I like
nice. Mirrors. I like all that. There he is with their Optimus Prime. They're waiting.
I like the finish on him.
MVP.
Yeah. I like the finish on him. He's nice and shiny with that cherry red. Candy red. Whatever. People want it, let's go for it. But I just don't see the need for it.
It just, for me, I know that they're doing more, but you're starting another
scale
rabbit hole, because you got another scale that's not going to fit in, and hopefully, you.
And then you're gonna have to replace everything, to be at scale right.
Yeah. And look, his tires are up off his ass. They're kind of.
There you go.
And you have to wait for Takara to come out with the masterpiece for them to upscale. They're not going to just come out with their own. So you have to wait for a certain character anyway. So I don't know. It's just kind of weird. There you go.
I can't wait to someone to see him try to upscale Sunstreaker when he comes out.
There you go. It's already. He's probably already been knocked off.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Here is what is this? Mech Fans Toys that loves to rip off a lot of the smaller like Iron Factory and all that kind of stuff. So they're upscaling the Dinobots. It's a slag. And I just threw that in there. So that's what they're doing. Yay!
All right.
All right. So that's it. Cool. Onward to the section of the show.
Let me sit up now. Get all attentive for James here. All right.
Oh. Yeah. Put the pants back on, Russ. Put the pants back on.
I was occupying myself. Sorry, excuse me, guys.
Hey, I don't want to know any more secrets about it. I learned enough last week. I'm sorry, but it's just like every week I'm just like, whoa, Russ is an interesting individual.
It is every week. James is like, what the James thinking? What the fuck's he gonna say this time? What is he gonna do now? Oh, I'm sorry.
Quite interesting.
Cat is aggravating. Go away. She's like,
you want us to go away?
No, my cat is like, she's going around and she just starts clawing shit, And maybe
she's going your attention.
Yeah, that's what it is. She wants attention. She's trying desperately to get attention. It's like, she was just up here a little bit ago, and I was petting my pussy.
Again, you're learning some new stuff. I don't know. I don't want to go there. All right. So cool. Okay, now we're getting to the section where it's usually I either do a blast from the past or I do a character spotlight, quiz. I like to do trivia at times just for shits and giggles, and then or I do this, the comics rack. Last time we did the Judas contract. This time we're going to look at the Infinity Gauntlet and Thanos and all that type of stuff. So we're going to go into that.
This is cool because you guys are probably you're really going to teach me some shit tonight because I don't know the whole story behind that stuff.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay.
It's epic.
If you have any questions, put them in the chat. I will go back after we get done here. This is not going to be a huge topic, not like it would be with like a last one pass a lot. So, and appreciate everyone that's in the chat, watching the live viewers. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that type of stuff. I know I got a thumbs down. So let's try and go thumbs up. So there you go. All right, so here we go, the comics rack. So basically what I wanted to do is take a look at the character Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet because we know that's what's going on in the cinematic world. We have the Infinity War. We looked at this before. This dropped. Is Avengers Infinity War Part 1 is coming out in May of 2018. Part 2 is May 2019. And if you've seen any of the, the cartoons, Avengers Assemble and all that, there's always that they take on Thanos. This is what it's been building up to. So let's take a look at what this is all about. So Thanos is not really a lust for power, but his obsession with death. So there you go. So for after all, I am Thanos. But again, Thanos, don't get him confused with Darkseid from DC. Kind of the same type of kind of character. It'd be cool to see him square off. But we are going to look at the Infinity Gems here, Infinity Stones, or they're also called the Soul Gems. We have space, mind, soul, reality, time, and power. This is the color scheme that they have in the comic books, not in the cinematic universe. We will take a look at the cinematic stuff at the end. But there are 6 gems that go on Thanos' gauntlet to become the Infinity Gauntlet. All powerful. These gems were a part of an essence, this being that was all powerful that I think he committed suicide because he was just tired.
Bored.
Bored of being here all the time and just didn't care anymore. So, and these were constructed out of his essence. And there's Infinity Gauntlet. Ooh, my arrow keys work. All right, so the Infinity Gems were first introduced, or the Soul Gem was first introduced in Marvel Premiere, featuring the Power of Warlock #1. That's the first time we saw that one. Then we saw the Power and Time Gem in the Marvel Team Up, featuring Spider-Man and Warlock, #55. This is a fairly older idea too, back in the 70s, late 70s. And then we saw all of the stones in Avengers Annual #7. And this also happens to be the death of Warlock. First death. Or him. A little bit of a bio. If you can read that small print. I'm not going to read it, but pretty cool. I always love the official handbook guide to Marvel characters.
Yeah, I still had them all. My favorite one was the Marvel Handbook of the Dead. It had all the Marvel Dead characters. And the cover was great because they were all zombified coming out of the ground of the cemetery. Yeah, love that. Loved it.
That's really cool. Damn.
I know Captain Marvel's in there, Drax Destroyers, Thanos,
every Marvel character that died is in that thing. It's so great. And also show a picture how they died too. So
I love that too. Most of them were like, not most of them, but I loved reading the bios and finding out like, what was it, the Scourge? He was running around just killing off.
Yeah, right. That was great. Yeah, that was in Amazing Spider-Man. They were trying to figure out who was Scourge, just gunning down people, just like Punisher style.
So here's Thanos. He was born on Saturn's moon, Titan. His dad, mentor, is an Eternal, Sue's son. I'm going to butcher names. So he was born as a deviant, which is food for the Celestials. Unfortunately, and I believe his mother tried to kill him.
Like literally food, like they get eaten.
Yes, they were like sacrificial. They were
fucked up.
deviants were mutated, disfigured.
Forms of Titans, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much misfits. that-
Eternals, yeah. Essentially, like think of mutants. I don't know, in a way.
Now,
Or
I think I read. Let me ask you. I think I read somewhere where they said that these Titans are they like a descendant of the original Greco-Roman Titans from mythology?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I think the Titans was a totally different thing. Because these are more space beings, space galactic beings, while the Titans was more like kind
Their
of
planet is
God. Yeah.
But they're Eternals.
They're Eternals. Okay.
They're like the DC New Gods.
New Gods version, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that. If you know what the New Gods, like Orion and Highfather and such.
But they are as powerful as like the Greco-Roman gods.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're advanced. As a kid, Thanos was a very nice, I guess you could say, kid. Very intelligent, but was not a. He wasn't obsessed yet with death, and he wasn't. Was it nihilism or something like that? Which is the belief of there is no purpose to life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Until later, and then when he finally decided to go into, I worship death, and he fell in love with death. His father there is mentor. His brother is Eros, which is Star Fox, who is a playboy for the Avengers. I think he slept with a lot of Avengers women.
Oh, he was a manhole.
Yeah, he was. He was, yeah. Typical man.
What a stud. All right.
Yep. Thanos was introduced in Iron Man 55, which was in 1973, so you can get a little bit of a background of him. I'm not going to read all this stuff, but this is a little bit snippet of, why he loves death and everything else. Sees her for how he wants to see her and whatnot.
Isn't he always trying to impress death?
Yes.
He's in love with her. So
Yeah.
everything that he's doing in the Marvel Universe is all to get her attention.
To get her attention, yep.
He thought that doing I think it was the Infinity Gauntlet saga, where he thought he could get her attention by helping turn the balance back, because there was too much, good and everything else, and the balance was improper or something. But
there was enough. He said there was enough. It wasn't enough death, and so he wanted to increase that.
Yeah.
The death count, so the real death can see, what he's doing for her.
Yeah. And this is a synopsis. This is not going like full, like hardcore depth into this. I do encourage anyone to go find. I wouldn't go find the originals because these are expensive. They're graded for if you're a collector of comics. But there's graphic novels out there. There's a whole bunch. There's a little box called Google.
The reprint, yeah.
So you can do that also. But this issue was pivotal. Invincible Iron Man 55. We got the introduction of the Blood Brothers, which are the children of Thanos. We have Drax the Destroyer, which was also introduced here, who called out for Iron Man because this starts Thanos' little run, his first run of getting the cosmic cube of trying to impress death. So we're going to look at a little bit of snippets of stuff. There's Drax the Destroyer back when he wasn't a big, dumb brute or a former ex-WWE wrestler. Nothing against Batista. I like him. But I haven't seen a Batista bomb yet. So,
right? I want to do that.
He doesn't walk alone either because he's with the Guardian. So I don't know. I want him to do that. I just want him to tap himself on the chest, do the machine gun. Getting out of Washington, D.C. All right. So, but this is the first time we see Thanos, and Drax was created to destroy Thanos. That's his hunger. That's his desire. Drax's daughter was Moondragon, or is Moondragon. He died, and then they resurrect him. It was Isaac, or was it Mentor? I don't know, but there we go.
I think it was Mentor.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I read this arc.
Yeah. But it's a good one. Thanos also altered himself. He was a skinny guy, and now because of the deviant gene and his I don't know, let's just say growth hormones, steroids. He got himself bigger, bulkier, and such. But his other main nemesis that started into this, the first Thanos War, was Captain Marvel, part of the Kree, which is my favorite character of all time for Marvel.
I cried when Captain Marvel died, the other Captain Marvel, when he died.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Jim Starlin did a great job.
Great book.
He was introduced. Captain Marvel was introduced in 1967. So again, that time frame, which came to light right now. There he is. He's all about the cosmic cube and death right next to him. Captain Marvel 26 started the little campaign that would intermix into Avengers, but this is the first time we see him on the cover and everything else. This is good time. He also had the Super Skrull helping him, so he's part of the whole Children of Thanos, along with the Controller, who was in there also, and Gamora and Scrag and all these guys. See him fighting?
Damn.
Good times. Captain Marvel 33 was the actual first death of Thanos, in a way. But don't worry, he comes back. Captain Marvel destroys the cosmic cube. And then speaking of the death of Captain Marvel, I just showcase this because when he died of his cancer, the person who walked him to the gates was Thanos. So I thought that was interesting, his kind of arch nemesis at the time, until Adam Warlock became his next nemesis. And actually, I guess maybe his true nemesis. So him, as he was first named, Adam Warlock, came out of Fantastic Four 67. Yes, Fantastic Four introduced a lot of great characters.
Yeah, that's true. They did. Yep.
Yeah. And they said injustice, what fucking Fox is doing to this franchise. And, give it to fucking Marvel to do something with it instead of just sitting there with nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, I want a decent goddamn Doctor Doom, because he's one of the best goddamn villains in Marvel ever. And it's a travesty that he hasn't been anyway.
I feel, yeah, I know exactly what. I wasn't a huge Fantastic Four fan, but you can't discount them out of the story arcs that were pivotal back in the days in Marvel.
They're part of Marvel. They are Marvel. They're one of the forefront character groups there, man.
Yeah, the Marvel family.
Oh,
first time. They really should be in the Infinity War. It's weird not having Reed Richards there. And another character that Russ loves so much, which we'll see in a little bit. So Avengers 7, Annual 7, we saw the death of Warlock. Unfortunately, he just merges with the Soul Gem. But don't worry, he'll come back to take out Thanos in the Marvel 2-in-1 thing in Spider-Man number 2, Annual, which is the death of Thanos, which this is the time where we get to see him actually, I got 2 pictures, actually turn into granite.
Yeah.
Which is, he was actually, where was he? He was on Titan in Captain Marvel's house in the basement, I think, or somewhere. But yeah. All right, so here's Russ's favorite character. This is the Silver Surfer. This became the next main opponent to Thanos. Again, we're not going to see in the Marvel cinematic universe, unfortunately.
Is that because Fox has possession of this character?
Yep. Part of the Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Wow.
So Fantastic Four 48, 1966 again, the time frame. That was the introduction of Silver Surfer, the Herald of Galactus.
I have to say that, showing the Watcher right there just reminds me how Marvel got away with using the Watcher in Guardians of the Galaxy, because technically he's a Fantastic Four character. But they worked something out to get him, so which is cool.
Well, wasn't the Watcher like in all kinds of different comics?
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so that was the case that they pleaded, that he's really above all franchises in the Marvel
Right.
universe.
Yeah, you,
So-
I don't think you could link him
Didn't they
to one.
incorporate that being Stan Lee? Or was that
Yeah,
just a
they did.
rumor?
Mhm. No, that's basically Stanley is a Watcher, because if you saw that clip in the Guardians, he was talking to the Watchers about all the stuff that he's seen and experiences and stuff like that.
Okay,
So,
I need to
but I
rewatch
think
that.
he's a Watcher, but he doesn't have a powers as all the Watchers, because as
Yeah.
well, if
He's
you look
got
at the
hair
after credits, you can see him how the Watchers left him stranded, and he's like, "Hey guys, you got to take me out of here," you know. So, which is cool.
What's up? Why are you leaving me?
It's like, please leave me, get me out of here. This is so dumb.
We're just gonna get some gas real quick. Just wait right here on this corner, and we'll be back.
So is that a way of explaining how he has why he has cameos and all them?
Yes, basically, he's a Watcher observing all the
That's freaking great.
all the stuff that's happening in the Marvel universe. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I loved it when he was in Deadpool in the strip club. I
Yeah,
didn't think he
that
would
was
do
so
that, but he
cool.
was in the freaking strip club as the DJ. I was like, damn, that's
so
cool.
great, yeah.
Let's just do it. I don't care. Except he won't be in like violent movies like The Punisher. He wasn't in Punisher, Warzone, and all that type of stuff. But
Yeah.
everywhere else he was. Okay, so that sets it up. We saw that Captain Marvel, he's dead now. Adam Warlock is dead, and Silver Surfer is next in line to take on Thanos. Thanos' quest that came out in 1990 was the introduction of Thanos going after the Infinity Gems, which he called Soul Gems, which was a Thanos quest.
This art was so great at this time. I think it was Ron Lim was the artist, and who did a lot of Silver Surfer stuff and a lot of the Infinity Gauntlet stuff. So this was, I love his artwork.
And this was written by Jim Starlin too. So keep that in mind.
I want to do a Drax figure based on Ron Lim's art, because I think he did a great interpretation of Drax, of all the characters, really.
The big one? You want the big brutish one?
Yeah, I want to do one like that. Yeah, like a builder figure. He has to be a builder figure.
I remember the Toy Biz when that came out, part of the Silver Surfer line, because they had a Fox Kids show back in the day. I'm like, didn't have the greatest articulation. I'm like, wow, that thing was a great
sculpt work. Yeah,
but yeah, it was cool because he had like the gold, like chromed bracelets and belt, all that type of stuff. Pretty badass. All right, so we got the 6 soul gems. So that leads us into the return of Thanos, which happened in Silver Surfer number 34.
Okay, dude, come on up, buddy.
Call him Thanos, call him Death. And then it leads into Thanos wanting to recruit the Silver Surfer because he knew he was the one that would probably be the thorn in the side.
Good boys.
So he tried to get Silver Surfer to join up with him?
Kind of show him the light and kind of like, hey, you this is why I'm doing it, and there's a reasoning behind this. Thanos is a very intelligent being, which I love.
Yeah, he's a great
Methodical.
mind manipulator. Very great mind manipulator. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, think Darth Sidious in a way. That's what I think. But he's got the kahunas. Like, I mean, it's badass. Nothing against Darth Sidious. So here we go. We get to see a special appearance of Warlock and Marvel and such there. Thanos, Drax comes back. Not as intelligent as he was before, unfortunately. Stronger, though.
So is he more like the Drax in the movie?
No, he's got... This one has a personality.
Okay.
He's kind of like... It's like they tried to make a cosmic Hulk from the old school Hulk, you know, not the Peter David. But
you hit the nail on the coffin right there. Exactly, that's what they try to do with them.
So, so the Silver Surfer, you know, takes on Thanos, and then takes on Drax. Obviously, he's got the gauntlet, so they don't have a chance. Mephisto joins in and becomes an ally to Thanos and such.
I would like to know, because I'm no one in Hasbro can answer this to me, like who has the license for Mephisto, because he's another character they can use, but who has him? I mean, because he's I mean, he's basically the Marvel version of the devil.
Yeah.
So
he's all over the place too, man.
right, so you can use him all over. I mean, the last time they only showed him basically was kind of like a little cameo appearance in Ghost Rider or some shit like that.
Yeah,
but
Blackheart was in there.
Yeah, and Blackheart too. So
Blackheart, yeah.
I mean, and if that's the case, because Ghost Rider is back into Marvel's hands, and if Mephisto's part of the Ghost Rider universe, they can use him. You know.
Yeah. You don't think he's too frightening?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Marvel, it's devil and all that type of stuff. I don't know. I'm just speculating.
I mean, it's not borderline Jesus Christ or anything like that. I mean, they can just make it like a demonic being, you know?
Oh yeah, I get that. I just, I don't know. It would be a great character to see. I would love to get a figure of him. He's a perfect build-a-figure.
I agree. Do you know how
this guy?
You know how much I did sketches of him, but we never did anything about him. And also Dr. Doom, I did sketches for, which we can't do nothing about it, because one of my favorite graphic novels was with Dr. Doom going against Mephisto, trying to get his mom. Yeah, I mean, shit is great, and I want to recreate that scene so bad, but again, licensing is always the problem.
Yep. We've been several cameos. Pip has been housing this cocoon.
Another character. I hope they will bring out. I think Pip could be probably in the Guardians, because we're getting Adam Warlock in the third Guardians movie.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get Pip in that too.
I hope so, because it
Me
makes
too.
sense.
I want a Pip figure so bad.
I love it. He's always smoking that cigar, little dude.
Yeah, I mean, we worked on the Pip figure for the 3/4 inch line. I don't think they released that one because he was supposed to be coming out with the Comic-Con set that came out last year, but I don't think they added him. I would love for them to upscale that figure and make it a Marvel Legend.
Yeah, that would have made sense, because they did an Infinity Gauntlet.
Exactly.
We got a Thanos, we got a Nebula, and we got a Star Fox, which was cool, and Death.
Exactly. So we should be able to get Pip.
Yeah. Back in the day, in the 90s, these were actually kind of worth some money. Not a lot, not record breaking, but back in the day, like $10-15. But this is Adam Warlock comes back, and it was a very nice intellectual game between Warlock and Thanos in a way.
Like again, chess with the Marvel universe, basically.
Oh yeah. Silver Surfer was the introduction into the Infinity Gauntlet. The Silver Surfer battled Thanos and then lost. Even though it was just a stone version of him, lost and ended up at Doctor Strange's mansion to tell him that shit's going down. So we go into Infinity Gauntlet, which is a 6-part miniseries that rocked the whole Marvel universe. Great artwork. This cover is just fantastic.
Yeah, this is Ron Lim's best.
Yep.
Cover is cool.
I think. I don't know who did the colors on that, but I think whoever did the colors on it with Romlin's art was just phenomenal stuff, man.
Oh yeah. And then we have number 2, number 3 there, and we'll get into snippets of what happened in the books here, but we're just looking at the covers really quickly.
So good.
We're not going to go over the entire trilogy. This is just Infinity Gauntlet. There is the Infinity War, which deals more of the Magus, and then we have the Infinity Crusade, which has the Goddess. We're not going to be looking at that. I just wanted to concentrate on why Thanos is doing kind of what he's doing. So in issue 2, they gather the heroes. Issue 3, they go to war with Thanos up in space. They lose. Carries over into 4. Number 5, the Celestial beings decide we'll take on Thanos. They get their ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until Nebula kind of snuck in there, because he kept his granddaughter, which is not his daughter. In the comics, it was his granddaughter, I believe.
Yeah.
Close to him, but like in an in-between state of death and with life and death and all that type of stuff. So, and here's the Infinity War, which, looking at the cover.
Was that Juan Garvey who did that art? Because it looks like it a little bit. Early Juan Garvey.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah. He did a lot of Captain America stuff, so
yeah,
that's why it looks like it.
Then you had the Infinity Crusade, where you got the chrome instead of this was a fold-out cover.
Let there be
All right, so
light.
there's Nebula. So if you're used to the Guardians of the Galaxy cinematic universe, she looks totally different.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, she looks a lot more robotic in the and in that one she looks more less robotic.
Yeah, because they added the whole storyline that he replaced her with cybernetic parts every time she lost the battle with Gamora, but that never happened in the comic books. So.
She was introduced in Avengers 257. This is what she looks like in the Infinity Gauntlet. Eros is a big-time talker, Star Fox, so it was funny.
Mhm.
Thanos erases his mouth, and then he does this to his granddaughter, Nebula. So she's just a zombie-looking freak. Oh,
He erased his mouth. That's fucking great. Shut the fuck up, Zip.
Yep.
Oh, holy shit. Hey, you say what you want about Thanos. That motherfucker's got style, dude. I dig that.
And again, he's trying to impress Death. Like, oh,
Of
I forgot.
course.
Let me just take out all these people.
Like, look what I just did.
So here are the Warriors coming in.
Just-
Adam Warlock had two plans. The first plan was he took the Hulk and Wolverine up onto the roof and told them, hey, you're my kind of B plan. You're the ones that will actually kill if need be. So I need you to go in there and do it. The Hulk's the most powerful being. Wolverine, you're just, you can be ferocious and vicious and just get that kill shot.
And the healing factor as well.
So here we go with the battle. He created, what was her? Not Titanico. I forgot her name. He created this little minion for himself, like a servant, who helped battle these guys and basically killed Iron Man.
Yep. I mean,
So here we
people
go.
was dying left and right. I was like, God damn.
But this was all part of Warlock's plan, which was like, wow. The other plan was the Silver Surfer, but here it says, no, Thanos knows me. He'll not risk such a distraction while in the midst of battle. We thought, okay, here it is. We see Thanos kill the Submariner and the She-Hulk. They really didn't put up a fight.
Wow.
You have Drax and you have the Hulk, which is the intelligent Hulk. Just get bitch slapped there.
Yeah. Damn.
Right now, Death is kind of like, I'm not really in D anymore. Cyclops here, that was horrible. He just put his head in a cube and just suffocated him.
Yeah. A lot of the other guys died quick, but not Cyclops. He suffocated.
Vision got his innards ripped out, as you saw there. As yet another valiant soul falls. Thor, which is not the Thor that we know, it's not Odin's son. It is actually Eric Masterson.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't have his hammer in his hands within 30 seconds or a minute, he'll turn back into his human form. So it's kind of weird. Firelord's there. There's comes Wolverine. Wolverine gets the kill shot. It don't work. Wolverine loses all his bones.
Oh, shit.
Becomes a spongy, rubbery mess.
That sucks. He's still alive, too. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's suffering.
All that happened to him.
Yeah, he's just...
That's fucked up.
Doom is in there trying to do stuff, but he can't do anything. He sends Drax and Firelord to
back in time.
Oh, that's her name, Taraxia. She beheads Iron Man.
Good Lord.
The Hulk comes in, but they didn't realize.
Yeah, it was a bloodbath, man.
Oh yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh my God! You ever see anyone handle the Hulk like that? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Quasar.
You just think of what's going to happen in the cinematic world. I mean, just what are they going to do? But here's Quasar, which is the replacement, as he says, of the late Captain Marvel. And he's the wielder of the quantum bands. But look what happened to Quasar. He don't have hands no more.
Oh, he just took his hands? Damn, he's nasty, dude. Holy shit.
Thanos was ruthless, man. When he ruthless.
And if you watch, he wasn't really in the Fantastic Four cartoon, but he did have a figure in the Fantastic Four line back in the 90s from Toy Biz, which is really cool.
Wow.
Spider-Man gets in there. Unfortunately, Spider-Man gets killed by Taraxia.
Oh my God.
Thor tries to do something.
No more.
Thor gets changed into a nice little glass, and then you can see that Drax is beating the crap out of Petey, and he's gonna have Rock meet face scenario. So Spider-Man's dead. The only one that's left standing is Captain America. And this is where Warlock said, "Ready yourself to the Silver Surfer." And he's like, "Now, no, it's on my call." So little dialogue between him and Cap. And Cap thinking he can do something. Thanos destroys the shield, and here comes the Silver Surfer trying to zoom in to get the gauntlet, but unfortunately, no.
And misses.
Thanos just bitch slaps Captain America. He's dead, and then that's it. So, but then it ends up that Nebula gets the actual glove and reverses everything that Thanos did. But then in the end, we see that Warlock gets the glove. And that leads into the Infinity Watch, and then goes into the Infinity War and all that, where the Celestials or the cosmic beings say that you are not worthy, so he splits himself from good and evil, so he's just all logic. But I love this, where he's just yelling at Thanos, "Look back onto your life, Thanos of Titan. What you see, a man always seeking ultimate power and losing it as soon as he attains it. Why? Because deep in his soul, he knows he's not worthy of it." Damn.
Puts him in his place.
Yeah, just kicks him in the balls. So here's the Infinity Watch number 1. Warlock decides, I will split the gems among my so choosing. So he gets the soul gem because that's what he's always had, which is great. Gamora gets the was it the reality gem?
I believe so.
Oh, which one is that? She gets the time gem. Sorry. Drax gets the power gem.
Power gem.
Moon Dragon gets the mind gem.
Mind gem. Sorry.
Yep. And Pip gets the space gem. And then the last one was a mystery for the longest time. They didn't reveal anything. Well, the one that we got was the reality gem. This is the reality gem. The other one was a time gem. This is Thanos. He actually entrusted Thanos to have a gem. So I thought that was interesting. So,
whoa! After all that,
go figure.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird.
That fucking Warlock is fucking weird, dude.
he is.
But but it's all logic. It's all reasoning for his method to his, what he does. So
gotta keep your enemies closer.
Yeah,
in a way. But here, let's get into the cinematic world. Here, we were introduced to Thanos. I mean, what was that? Avengers, the first Avengers. We saw Thanos for the first time.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, right quick, Dad.
Yo.
Can we be expecting something that looks like this Thanos here?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh. Is it going to be a Build-A-Figure?
Didn't they already do a Thanos Build-A-Figure?
Well, yeah, but this dude's big.
But
I mean, you gotta do.
Not in this costume though. So in his armor suit.
Okay.
So
That's
you
awesome, dude.
you will be getting, from what I was told, I'm not sure, but I was told that because we did these designs, you're gonna get 2 versions. You're gonna get this version, and you're gonna get the one without him in you're gonna get like Thanos in his normal clothing. You know when when they showed him, when they revealed them in the Comic-Con, that version of him, suit, is that you're gonna get a figure of that too. Okay. As for Build-A-Figures, which one is gonna be the Build-A-Figure? I have no idea yet.
All right. Do you know any? Okay, here's a question for you, Darius. Marvel Select.
Yes.
Do you think we'd get a movie version? Because we've gotten movie versions in the past.
I think
with his chair, or with his chair here, his throne.
I think we will.
That would be awesome.
I really believe they will. I mean, I can confirm it more later on, but give me by Monday, I can let you know. I can talk I know people from Select, so I can.
Nice. Right.
I could find out more details.
There we go.
Most likely, something, because this is a big event for Marvel. This is their swan song per se,
Yeah.
And so I believe they will do as much as they can to promote and market it as well as they can with it. So I think you will get a a Marvel selection list because I can't fathom they not do it. When I know you're gonna be getting the Hot Toys, you're gonna get this version, you're gonna get that version of it.
Yeah.
So why not Marvel Select?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Mhm.
And everything else. So getting into the gems from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they are not the same color scheme. The Space Gem is no longer purple; it's blue. The Mind Stone is yellow; it's not blue. The Reality Stone is red instead of being yellow and all that such. So keep that in mind. But the first one was the Tesseract that we were introduced to, which is the Space Gem, which is not bad. Cosmic. Ether, which we were introduced to in Thor 2, which is the Reality Gem. The Scepter, which is the Mind Gem, which is on Vision's forehead.
Mhm.
Right.
So you know he's dead.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was curious about. Can Vision exist without that gem?
Possibly, but I don't know how they're gonna work it. I think the Mind Gem is for this universe because Vision never had a in the comic books he never had a gem. He never had an Infinity Stone. So that's a good question. I think because he was powered by the Mind Gem, so I'm thinking that he will without it he won't exist.
That was the mind gem. Was that what was in Loki's staff? Is that how they
Yes.
got it?
Yeah.
Right.
Right there, Russ.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to remember.
Right there.
Oh, that is right there. I'm sorry. I didn't pay attention to look at the picture, so I'm sorry. I'm looking at pictures.
It's the visual part here.
I apologize.
There will be a quiz at the end. And it will be multiple choice, and it will be essay. And no skipping lines, man.
Multiple choice is good. I can guess.
No, we're not doing multiple choice. It's essay.
Great.
All right, so up next is the Eye of Agamotto, which is the Time Gem, which we saw in Doctor Strange.
You know, Strange is gonna get his ass kicked for it too. It's a shame.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Well, we see him fight with Star-Lord and what was it, Iron Man against Thanos?
Yeah.
And that teaser trailer that we saw at San Diego Comic-Con. The Orb, which is the Power Gem, which we saw in the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mhm.
And I think the Collector still has the orb. I forgot who has the orb at this point.
It's the
it's in the Nova Corp.
Yeah,
That's
the Nova
right.
Corps has it.
Nova Corps, I think, has it. Yeah.
Yeah, Xandria or whatever the hell their plan's called. Yeah, they're wiped. They're gone.
Yep.
So, goodbye.
Yeah, he's got
All right,
to fuck
so,
them up, right, isn't he?
Oh, Heimdall. I forgot he has one. Oh, he's
So
gone.
here,
too.
that's the rumor. So we've seen all the stones except for the Soul Stone, which is orange in the movie cinematic world instead of being green. People have speculated that it's Heimdall because he's got this little ass thing here. And the reason behind that is the fact that they went with the Thanos rumor, where the Space Gem is the Tesseract T. Heimdall has the Soul Gem, which is H. Ether is A. The necklace is. And Orb O, Scepter S. What does it spell? Thanos.
Yo, if this is correct, that is fucking slick. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. It is.
And then,
Pretty fucking
who
awesome.
the hell had enough time to actually think of this?
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
But
Somebody has no
here's the
life
thing,
out
though.
there.
I think this is the real one because the Soul Gem was actually introduced in the Guardian, or a snippet of it, Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Right. And that's what I'm
Is
thinking.
him.
Adam Warlock should supposed to have it because I think
So-
he needs a gem. So
And look at him. He's him. So
Yes.
him still fits into the whole Thanos
that's true. Right.
conspiracy theory. So I think it's him. It's not Heimdall.
I think it's I don't think it's Heimdall either. I think it's gonna be Adam Warlock who has it.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense.
So
It makes absolute perfect sense. Because he's in the chamber, he's in the cocoon, he needs the life.
Yep.
And the Soul Gem is gonna give him his life. So boom.
So that's the cinematic movie. That's what this is all boiling up to. And hopefully we're gonna see a lot of stuff. I mean, if you got to see the trailer from the San Diego Comic-Con event, You got to see Spider-Man in there. You got to see a lot of team-ups. You got to see the new kind of nomad type of Captain America. You got to see the blonde Black Widow. A lot of characters. Thor getting his ass kicked.
I'm not feeling the blonde hair, but I know why they did it. But anyway.
So
why did they do it?
Because she's in hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Her and Captain America. And all that. So I don't know. I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to Thor Ragnarok.
Me too. I really want to see
Planet
that.
Hulk Ragnarok, I guess you can call it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. But it looks good. The toys are really getting me more amped for it. But I'm looking forward to also Avengers. But what do you guys think about having part 1 year and then part 2 a full 365 days later?
I don't mind that. I mean, they did. That's the current way of they doing a lot of these kind of trilogy movies. Like they did it with The Hunger Games. They did it with Harry Potter.
Yeah, but you can read the books and know what's happening. This you don't get nothing.
You don't get nothing, which is great. You leave it off in a climatic scene and see what's going to happen next. Half of the Marvel universe is dead and it's to be continued. It's just like a fucking comic book. I like
That's actually a good idea. Have Thanos, and Thanos gets the gauntlet. And it's all the gems.
He's getting
or that leads up to the point that he finally got the gauntlet, and then whoever's alive from that point, all the heroes gets together, and then fade to black, to be continued in part 2, and then part 2 comes in. We're right in the chaos. It's like what's gonna happen. You don't need no. Just like a comic book, how like sometimes you just open like a comic book, like especially in Marvel comic books. Sometimes there's no segue, there's nothing. You just in it right now, bam. That's what they need to do. And
I think there's 2 possibilities. This is what I want. One, it's we're gonna go through this whole Avengers process at the end of the whole thing. Tony Stark's gonna wake up, and it was all a dream. He's like, what the hell? What's going on? Kind of like the whole Newhart thing.
Yeah.
He's going to wake up as a dream. No, I doubt think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
This would be great, but it's not going to happen either. At the end of part 1, the heroes are being decimated, and we get Silver Surfer. We get a different character, which I know is not going to happen. It's going to be more like Captain Marvel or some shit like that. But female Captain Marvel, Warbird and all that, Carol Danvers. But
so now, do you think because that most likely Adam Warlock will have the Soul Gem, that they probably will show him first in Avengers instead of Guardians now? I mean, at this point, it has to be that way because the Guardians is going to be. Because the Guardians are in Avengers Infinity War, so
I think we're going to see him pop out of his cocoon at the end of part 1. And because Thanos is going to go for the last gem, and he's going to find the cocoon, and he's going to open it, or it's going to open, and it's going to be like, ding, ding, ding. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing in this corner the Golden One, the Godslayer himself, Adam Warlock.
That's why there's so much speculation, which I think that's why I'm loving it. That is great that I know the story, the core story of Infinity Gauntlet, but knowing what they're going to take from these book series and produce it into a movie and how they're going to use it, it's exciting. So this is the mecca of comic book movies. I have to say this, but this is your dream come true that we all fantasized about this when we were kids. It's fucking happening, And I hate to say this, DC has a big shoes to fill to try to compete with that,
Yeah.
And I like my DC characters, and DC's knocking it out of the park in the animation stuff, but Wonder Woman was a saving grace for them, and hopefully Justice League could be the next one and following suit. Because you can't rely on Batman and Superman all the time. You just can't. Because even though these are iconic characters that we love, we're kind of tired of these two guys, and we want these other people to shine now. And Marvel and the circumstances, because Marvel didn't have all the licenses at the time, they had to make lemonade with what they had, with their third or fourth tier characters and make them stars, So, and they're doing it. They're doing it. I never thought I would see Drax in a fucking movie. Let's be honest. Who would ever thought Drax is going to be in a movie? I never thought that.
Yeah, that is I never thought Guardians of the
Galaxy in general
popular.
Yeah,
as it is.
And I hate to say, and I'm glad I'm eating crow, because when I heard they're doing a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy comic books because they were great, but I didn't think it would be a great movie. I thought it was going to flop. But I'm glad I was wrong, and it was great.
The reason why I did so well is because they made the choice and they said, let's make it a little campy.
Exactly, and there's nothing wrong with that,
And it was great.
Yeah. Part 2 was a little bit campy, but a little bit more too much campy. I enjoyed it. It's we know. Listen, Infinity War is gonna be fucking doom and gloom. We know somebody's gonna die. My money's on Cap. Because he's gone, and I think Cap is gonna die. And
Winter Soldier,
that'll free up Chris Evans to get his role as the Human Torch.
Right, maybe.
I'm just kidding. I don't know what that
but I think because Chris is leaving, Robert Downey's leaving, so unless they sign a new contract, which we don't know yet, but at this point we can speculate these guys are leaving, and we need major deaths to happen to do this. So it's going to be a lot of doom and gloom. So I'm glad that before we hit that doom and gloom, we have little lighter films like Spider-Man and Guardians and even Thor, because even Thor, you look at it, it's a lot of shit's going to happen in Thor, but it's a fun movie too, by the ways to look at it,
Yeah, I know him. We work together. Don't worry, Wonder Man will save the day. He's going to get his one shot spotlight. He will team up with the Beast maybe, and then they'll go from there. But here's a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Now we're going to close out the whole Infinity War, all this stuff this is what it's been building up to. Now they're let's say they reboot. Are you happy with that? Are you still going to be like a fan, or have these actors like Robert Downey Jr., even Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, all that, have they portrayed a niche as far as that character? Like, you will always think of if I think of Iron Man, I think of Robert Downey Jr.
Yes,
he's the Tony Stark. I don't think there can ever be a replacement, and if they reboot it, I don't know if I can totally commit.
Depends on how they reboot it. If they reboot it with somebody like comics have already set it up for a next generation of some of these heroes.
Right.
There's going to be someone else being Iron Man,
See, this is the problem that Marvel put themselves in this situation. Now, they could have rebooted, but what they did, they took a lot of elements from Marvel Ultimates and from the regular Marvel universe in their cinematic universe. So to try to reboot it, and they don't have much source materials to base this reboot on. Unless if you do it in a sense look, this is my way of how you can reboot it. You can't use Robert Downey no more. He is done. You get War Machine, Cheeto to be your new Iron Man. Get Anthony Mackie as your new Captain America, or Sebastian Stan as your Captain America as well. If the continued narration, you can continue the legacies of these characters using different Marvel characters, to reboot it instead of getting a whole new actor, change the story up and turn it upside down to just try to make it different.
Yeah,
that's what I think they should do, because they could. I mean, it's a better way to continue it. You don't have to reboot it. You can still be continuity in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and continue with new stories, new chapters with these characters, taking on the new legacies of these iconic characters.
Yeah, I see that.
I think that's the way it should go. And plus, and even at that time, if they don't want to use these characters, they can just don't use them for a while, because Marvel's plans right now is their Phase 4 movies. It's going to be galactic stuff, the space universe now. So, and they have a lot of space characters they can use, to fill in those shoes, because there's Sword. There's Captain Marvel. Yeah, I'm. That's what I'm hoping that they're doing with the with Shield Legends, Avengers, with Agents of Shield, because it looked like Coulson and them are in space right now in their season finale. So that could be another route to go as well. Nova Corps. There's so many things they can do. I mean, and of course there are also limitations because they can't use characters like Silver Surfer and I mean, can they use Star Fox? Is that part of the, characters like that?
I think they could use Star Fox.
I think so too.
But the characters, they'd have to put him in Guardians. And do you keep him as a womanizer? Do you not? I mean,
yes, you have to. He would be perfect for Guardians. There's no more Yondu. Put Star Fox in as a womanizer. She's gonna be great. Come on, that dynamic is gonna be great. I think they should do that. I think they should do that. Like Fire Lord. I don't know about they can use him. I would like to see Gladiator, but I think Gladiator is X-Men. Unfortunately, with the Shi'ar Empire.
Yeah.
I mean, Terrax is I think they can use him. There's a lot of characters they can introduce and give these regular Marvel Universe heroes a break, so we can mess them about, so we can bring them back, but not as a reboot, but as a continuation.
That's how I hope if they're going to do something like that, I hope they do it, because I'm with you. I agree with you, James. I can't see anybody else playing Tony Stark.
No, he's perfect.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr.
is perfect.
Yeah,
and and then I was like kind of questioning about Captain America, Chris Evans. Thank you. But he knocked it out as Cap. I think he did a great job as Cap. I think he was my favorite Captain America out of everybody who portrayed Captain America, and unfortunately, that's a small list.
Yeah, that's a small list.
But still, he did a great job, and I'm still kind of early stages with Mark Ruffalo. I think he's a great Bruce Banner. I think.
Yeah, me too.
I think he's a great Bruce Banner, but I need to see more of him. But that's why I'm looking.
A solo movie that's just dedicated to him. But I don't know if Bruce will ever let go of the reins.
I think I don't think they will. But that's why I'm happy for Thor Ragnarok. At least we'll get something close to that. So
cool. All right. So I guess that's it. Let me run through the chat really quickly, and then we'll go off air.
Hey, Don never showed up, eh?
Yeah, he said he was driving home, and I don't know why. I was like, why messaging me for the link if your ass is driving home?
Dude, does Dom not know that we can put people to sleep?
Yeah,
Charles,
right down here, right there. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, all right. Let me go down through the list here. We have Primal Sabbath, man himself, Dakota. We had Dust Mites, Night of Ren.
Was that's still there, or he left?
Sunday Heat.
What up? Oh,
we got Dust Buster.
That's a new guy. Never heard of him.
I'm not sure who he is. Sounds like everyone had a great time at NJCC. Primacon. Leon 2242. Bricks on the Dollar. What's up, Clutch?
Bricks.
Briggs in 19. Russ the Muss was in there. Walter Young.
Double duty.
BBZXA 3. Ram. I gave you a link, man. Why don't you in here? Cobalta. P. Shrek. That's it.
It's because he doesn't have his computer's down, and he doesn't like to come on the show while we're broadcasting for the because his phone sucks and stuff. And He'll come on after, probably after.
Because his phone sucks. Cool. So appreciate you guys being in the chat and all that. And make sure to like and subscribe and all that type of stuff. And don't forget to check out the Cool Table Network shows, like My Podcasters, Shadowcast Uncut, Nerd Rage Radio, Toy Detox. Links are in the description. There's I said Nerd Rage Radio. Bricks on the Dollars, Stasis Lock, 8 weeks, Beers and Bulgers 40K. And don't forget, this Monday, NJC wrap-up, the End of the Realm show, ETR, which will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Realm Collectors YouTube channel. Again, that's Monday. RC Hangout this coming Tuesday, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Realm Collectors YouTube channel, and probably carrying over some NJCC stuff. So there's going to be photos, I'm sure. There's going to be stories, and it's going to be a good time. And don't forget to go to the website, realmcollectors.com, and pre-order yourself a
rock pack, baby.
box. This is the design of last year's. This was part of the rock pack last year. This year, we're not going to just tell you what it is, so you just have to buy it. It's $40. Not only do you get the shirt, you get a lot of other cool items. Last year, you got the nice bag, you got stickers, you got Cobra Law sample album. You got a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
You're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff in this one too. Definitely worth the money. Actually, worth more, but you should definitely check it out. Again, it is pre-order, so get your sizes from small to 5XL, I believe. It is for show pickup at TFCon DC, but if you're not going, don't worry. Contact someone in the Realm. If you're part of the Facebook group, all that, it's not hard. Contact one of us. You should already have our information. So, and we can get it to you. We'll ship it to you and all that type of stuff. You're not going to be there. If you are showing up, you do get entered into the raffle. You get 2 entries into the raffle. That is the Agabus giveaway raffle. So really cool, $100 giveaway. And we'll see if Raul can go 2 for 2.
I'm sure he can, man.
So we'll see. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And what else is there? No show next week. Forgot to mention that. There will be no show next week. No Plastic Fanatics. I'm sure Dust will have something going on. Do you transform, bro? Do you X-Men, bro? Do you do something, bro?
Bro.
He'll have something. He'll have a hangout for the fam and all that type of stuff, so you guys can get on. If you're new to the ROC, it's your time to get on there and chill and talk nerdiness.
Beers and bullshit.
Beers and bullshit. Hangover and headaches. That's what
probably going to be another beer and bullshit for Labor Day weekend, most likely.
Yeah, that's definitely for me. So cool. That's it. So thanks again for watching, guys. And let's go through some outros. Sorry about that. So Charles, where can people find you at besides on your bed? Sleep.
Hey,
right now.
Hey, Snoozy. Anyway.
It's okay, Duke.
You can find me. You can find me on Twitter and Instaprez.
Optimus 4 Prez. You cut out a little bit there. And Agent H, where can we find you at, man?
Once I want to say thank you once again for having me over tonight.
No problem.
I had so much fun. I had a long week, and this was a nice just to enjoy with you guys and bullshit and talk about stuff and have me rant here and there, you know. Much love to you guys. You guys can find me at Instagram under Cool Nerd Daz. You can find me lurking in the ROC group page. And you can also find me in Facebook. Just look for my name. Again, thank you guys for having me, and I hope to be back next week if I'm not busy.
Cool. Awesome. Always a pleasure having you on, man.
Okay.
And Russ the Muss.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, Darius, is awesome having you on. I like hanging out with you. You're fun. Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I'll probably be putting some shit up from NJJ. I got a
NJCC. Huh? That's a new one,
right? Yeah, really. NJCC tomorrow. I'll probably be putting some stuff up on my channel. So yeah, I mean, I'll throw a little rant or two up from New Jersey.
Right on.
But yeah, but looking forward to hanging out with some of those guys tomorrow, and anyone that's gonna be there, I'll see you. So
cool.
Yep.
Nice. Up next, Trent's.
Find me Trent's5 and Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Sweet. And for me, Victory Saber 77, you can find me on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. And that's it. So we'll see you in 2 weeks. So
bye, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Later.
Yes.